Hey, what's up, everyone? It's New Age Ja, and welcome. I'm still kind of like getting myself adjusted here, so I'm gonna like take a second to kind of wiggle in, if that's okay. Okay, so the Aries New Moon. Today we are under, or right at this time, we're under a new moon. And this energy was a little interesting, right? So, a new moon is when the moon is at its darkest point. It's not being illuminated by the sun, it's right by it, right behind it. And so, it's basically in conjunction, the sun and the moon. And they're both, and it's both reflecting back onto Earth. Now, the moon, you would say, because the moon is not illuminated, that it would not be reflecting any light. But in actuality, the moon is at its strongest when it's dark, because the moon is in its pure form. It is not being inhibited or overshined by the masculine. It is actually able to stand side by side with the masculine and project its feminine energy onto you. So, when the new moon, this new moon is on 0 degrees of Aries. A new moon doesn't always occur at 0 degrees. But before reaching a 0 degree, you need to go through and or experience the 29th degree, or the anaretic degree. And so that means that the moon was at its anaretic degree for most of the morning today. A lot of that affects beginnings around the 28, 27, 28. I'd even say around 21 degrees of Pisces. So, what is Pisces? Because in order to understand Aries, we have to completely understand Pisces. And it's not that we're going to get into it fully. But Pisces is about becoming undone. It's about taking off the armor, taking off the suit. It is you in your spiritual form. It is you at your most raw form and existence. But this is, you would say the same for Aries, but Aries is the birth of consciousness of light that decides to take action after full realization or a new realization, being birthed, well, died and rebirthing in a metaphysical manner to come into Aries. Okay. So becoming undone. So what does that mean for us here in this physical realm? A lot of us are realizing that when we thought we were going to have a new beginning, when we were going to have a new start, was actually the time where you had to completely let go. So you're holding on to something, you're holding on to something, you're holding on to something. And you're like, the moment I get the green light, I'm going to go. The moment I get the green light, I'm going to go. But I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to hold on to this. I'm going to be ready. And then the moment I get the green light, okay? So a lot of us have felt like that up until now, right? But only to recognize, or to only recognize, or only to be told that you have to let that go. You have to become undone. You have to forget. You have to surrender. You have to sleep. You have to let it go to sleep. You have to let it rest. And you're, God willing, hopefully you're not standing here today, or sitting here today, or laying here today with this thing still in your hands. Okay? So becoming undone emotionally, becoming undone physically, feeling tired, becoming undone in your outside role, deciding not to clean, deciding not to pick up, deciding to kind of just like let it go. This is what's happened, the energy that we kind of experienced the last couple of days going into this morning. But this is also its energy in its grander form as well. So having to let go. Having to let go in order to receive instructions on how it is that you're going to move forward, how you're going to perceive forward movement. And that's a lot with that new moon energy that we started off with. If you weren't here a little bit earlier, I was talking about new moon energy and how new moon energy is in its pure form. It's dark. It's not being tainted or illuminated or overpowered by the sun, the masculine energy. It can be in its pure form of receptivity. But in this state, it's projecting at you, here at us. It's projecting to us at Earth. I'm ready to receive in my pure state what it is that you desire. And I, in turn, will allow you to receive information and downloads as to how you will move forward, as to how you will proceed. And so the tired energy can be a tricky energy because you're like, I thought I was supposed to like go flying out the gate. And for some reason, you're just like, wait a minute, I actually feel sluggish and tired. This is your opportunity and your cue to slow down and to quiet down so that you can receive the messages of the mother, of the moon, of this Aries new moon energy. It's time to quiet down, to receive important information and instructions that will help you and assist you on your movement, in your movement forward when time, which will take a lunar cycle if you think about it, or until we get to a full moon, right? But I'd say a lunar, at least until Leo, where you can express it when the moon's in Leo. All right. So let's get into some readings. Hello to everyone who's here. I don't see anyone in the comments section, first of all. If you're here, why you're not in the comments, first of all. And don't be shy. I don't bite. Say what's up. Say what's up. Hello, what's happening? Old angry boss. Nirvana tsunami. This lunation is 2 degrees from my natal moon. I mean, it's a renewal. Hush, hush, baby. Hush, hush, baby. Peace of love. Hello. Hi. How you doing? What's happening? We have Teresa. What's up, Teresa? We have Michi the Queen. Hey. We have Hush 41. What's up? What's up and welcome. I'm all about it. We have, is it Torian? Torian? What's up, Torian? Hope I said that right. Blessings. Many blessings. Listen, all day today, I've had like the craziest. Catherine Pierce. What's up, doll? Hi. All day today, we, Team Gemini. What's up? So I started off sleepy and then I woke up, but then I got irritated again. So don't be surprised if you feel anxious and you have irritations or you just kind of a little prickly. It's okay. This means that it's time for you to quiet down and for you to go to your room and lay down a little bit. But I've been like cussing in my head all day. Like the craziest like thing that I've never said in my life is suck your mother. Suck your mother, bitch. Like, oops, excuse me, I'm not supposed to swear, but like this Aries new moon energy is just like, yo, fuck off, fuck you, like get out of my face, like I'm good, like get out of here, like don't talk to me, I'm not with it, like back off, like, you know. And I mean, but then I see people I love and then it's all giddy and fun and games, but then the candle is just like burning out quickly. Okay, so we're gonna do tarot readings, JL. Well, accurate, right? It's just like, I'm not trying to deal with you today. I'm not with it today. Stop. Like, I'm gonna, I don't know. I might need a little assistance. That Pisces energy is like, maybe you want a martini. Maybe you need to roll something up. Like, I don't know. I have my vape pen. I don't know. I went completely 29 degrees Pisces yesterday, and I'm still like in the zone. I was blowing my middle finger up. Yeah. Hey. So my thing for you tonight is I want to do a tarot reading for all of the 12 signs. For all, I don't know, for Aries is raw. And if you can't handle it, then you got to get out the kitchen, right? If you can't take the heat, then you got to get out the kitchen. That's Aries energy. And Aries don't care. It's like, this is what you get. And that's it. But the goal here is to do energy readings for all of the 12 signs. I really want to assist you in this time because this is a very important time. Aries season and Aries new moon are really new fresh start, like a birth of a baby. This is a, when a baby is born, it's very sensitive, right? Like you got to take really good care of a newborn, of a baby, of something that you're birthing, something that you're bringing into life. You gotta nurture it, you gotta protect it from the outside. If you are hyper masculine, you gotta soften a little bit and baby this fire, baby this flame, right? Like everybody came out the gates today like swinging with their brooms and their bats and all that. And it's like, wait, nah, chill out. Where's the baby? What happened to the baby? Where's the baby? So we gotta take care of the baby this evening. This is considered the New Year in ancient times, really. So the Chinese are off. I mean, what gets older than the Chinese? The Chinese are off. I didn't know that. So how are we gonna take care of our baby, our birth, our new life, right? Because Aries is going to take us through the whole entire year. It is. It's going to give us a nice, good head start. So, how are we going to take care of our baby? How are we going to put ourselves in a position to be like a baby, to receive, to actually, to get the instructions, to be taught, to be led? Because this Aries energy, although it knows who it is, like my friend said, he came out the womb with his middle fingers out. He came here knowing who he is, and that's an Aries. And Aries comes in knowing who they are. But just like anybody, a baby has to be taught the basics. The baby has to be led first, right, before it can lead and take off. So how is it that we can get you onto the best start possible into your year ahead? How can we bring you the utmost blessings? What does the divine Holy Spirit have to say for you? My name is Janice, also known as New Age Jah, and I'm a divine channel for the Holy Spirit. I work for God and only God. And if you can't handle that, like I said, you need to, you can get, I don't know, you want some water or something? I'm not sure. I mean, so let's get going for Aries. Happy birthday, Aries. Let's take care of some energy. So this new moon is in your first house. So this is a new outlook, a potential new outlook and perspective on your whole entire life cycle, not even just your year. Because if you're able to change your perspective on how you view the world and your path ahead of you now, you change it forever, right? So this is a new opportunity to emotionally renew yourself and how you acclimate yourself to your environment, Aries. How is it? It's like it's a day to reset on your emotional body and your emotional self, which is awesome for an Aries because we know Aries is not an emotional type, although it's very raw and straightforward with its emotions. If it's mad, you're gonna see mad. If it wants to cry, you're gonna see it cry. Aries can use a cleansing and a break from its own emotional intensity. And so Aries, you get a renewal on that like scale of energy that you're constantly burning, right? Because like Aries, you like to burn at 1,000, at 100. And sometimes that's strenuous on the self. Sometimes that's strenuous on the body. So today, Aries, Aries, take action and cry for sure. Thank you, Nirvana. So Aries gets the opportunity to take a break from itself. Basically, Aries, you get to take a break from yourself for a little bit. You get to take a step back and breathe. You don't have to be on right now. You don't need to be putting anyone in their place right now. You don't need to be going anywhere real quick. You can have a seat. You can sit down and you can relax. I mean, don't be afraid. You know, you can even take you can just unwind. Okay. Thank you, Heavenly Divine Mother. Thank you, Heavenly Divine, Eternal Mother, Father, Holy Spirit. Here I am. I've been here. You know, I did a few things for you. We made some tea. We lit a candle. I had some incense going for you. I'll light up a new incense. I got some flowers, right? Because I care. I care about the divine and I like to show out. So I got the divine, some flowers, some beautiful solar energy. The sun is exalted in Aries. The candle, everything. I got it. I got it. We here. I love you. Allow me to serve you. Now, Aries. What's happening? I want to pull an archetype card to see what kind of energy that you're going to be embodying moving forward. What's the new archetype? What's the new archetype, right? What's the new archetype? Because Aries, when born and brand new, Aries can be any archetype it wants. It can be any archetype it wants. It's like a baby. A baby can be molded into absolutely anything. Aries. I mean, some people are just hardwired certain ways and there ain't shit you can do about it, but you know what I mean. Let's see. What kind of archetypal energies are you carrying moving forward? Mediator. So this is your opposite. Libra to me, because I mean, mediator. I mean, Aries likes to, if it sees a problem, it will face it head on and it wants to put it into check right away. So an Aries can actually be a very good mediator. It can be a very good peacemaker, although it may insert itself forcefully and you will know not to mess with this energy and it will cut right through quickly. But ultimately, an Aries seeks calm, balance. It's when the energy gets too uptight. The energy gets too uptight. I don't know who it is, who's here, whose chest is on fire all the time. Like they always on reaction mode. I'm always on action mode. I don't know why Aries needs to hear this, but you can calm down your little. You can calm. No, I don't want. It's not demeaning. You can calm your heart center down a little bit. Okay. It's not to get riled up to every situation. If you can fix the problem, fix the problem. But don't lose yourself in it. So mediator, and I have another one here. The gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. So Aries, yes, you're the trailblazer. Yes, you're the one that goes forward. Yes, you're the one that removes obstacles. Yes, you're the one who inserts its will. But an evolved Aries, or the next step to an Aries, is when it's able to merge, integrate its opposing sign, which would be Libra. So a very evolved Aries would have also mastered the Libran qualities. So moving forward, you have an opportunity for a character upgrade, which allows you to move forward and conquer grounds, but in fair and just manners. This is also taking your ability for fight and to making things right. So you are giving the power and the strength to bring balance into situations that you inherently know that you can correct by inserting your fire and by inserting your flame. So you're basically getting a level up in like how you can affect people in this life. You're being given a grander title or a grander responsibility to right the wrongs in situations that you know you have the power to break through. That is what I'm understanding. And then you have the seeker. The opposite of that was the shadow attribute. It's negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. But how I'm understanding this is that you're going to be able to call out those very people. Not that you are reflecting this. You're going to be able to call out others with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, whether it's in your personal life or whether it's in your professional life. And there's no negotiating necessary in these circumstances. Okay, and then we have the seeker, light attribute, thirst for wisdom and truth wherever they are, inability to commit to a path once found. So just like we have the positive side of that Libran energy, we could be also struck by the negative qualities of that Libran energy, bringing us to indecisiveness on how we're choosing to proceed in our path. So at this time, if you're dealing with any type of confusion, just know that you are tapping into the negative side of the gift that was intended for you. I'll say it again. Aries, if you are seesawing between one or two or three paths, if you are seesawing between them, you are behaving from the negative side of your potential gift being offered to you at this time, which is character development or an upgrade in authority that allows you to bring to bring convenience or to reconvene justice where you see fit due to your ability to assert your will and power and embody that source. Does that make sense? Okay. All right. Now, what spirit animal are you working with at this time? What spirit animal is going to assist you during this time? What spirit animal has a message for Aries during this new moon? The spirit animals are wonderful to have on our journeys, on our spiritual path, and on our spiritual journeys because they see things that we don't necessarily see. And they definitely have powers or abilities that are concentrated in certain areas where we may not always have the ability to move our energy and hyper concentrate it through a certain faculty. So a spirit animal guide comes into play or is very helpful in terms of siphoning a particular strength, doing this through a spirit animal or an actual animal. Does that make sense? It's assistance. What spiritual animal do we have for Aries during this time? What do we have? I mean, who's on the journey with Aries? Who's here to support Aries? Who's their best friend? Who's their comrade? Okay. We have the squirrel spirit, and the squirrel spirit says, believe in yourself. We have a squirrel telling the Aries ram to believe in itself. Believe in yourself, Aries. You got this. I'm going to look at the little booklet here. Hey, no, that doesn't go there. Hold on. Wrong book. Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? So we have the squirrel spirit. All right, what's happening? 57. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by all you need. An abundance of resources is available to you through the generosity of spirit and all your hard work. Squirrel spirit shows up when you need reminding that the acorns you have gathered and stowed away have enormous potential to grow. Isn't that perfect? So relax into knowing there is always enough and you have what it takes to co-create the reality you want to experience. Through diligent preparation, you have gained wisdom and strength. How much potential do you have? Okay, the protection message. Let's move on. The unpredictability of life can shake your confidence in yourself and your potential for handling the challenges that come your way. But this is like some issue about not having enough, which is odd because Aries, I did not get the feeling that you don't have enough. So, like, your Aries out there, if you're kind of struggling with the whole, what is this caca here? Hold on. If you're struggling with some sort of sense of worth or not having enough, um, it's totally out of line. I don't know why you're struggling with the idea that you don't have enough money or something about money at this time, Aries. And that is like the furthest thing from the truth. It's like enough is never enough for you sometimes. And I think that we have to kind of take a little better look at that because you have plenty, Aries. You have plenty. Okay. Um, what is uh what is Sorry guys. Let me get rid of this. That's crazy. Wait, I blocked someone that I didn't mean to. Wait, who's old angry boss? I hope I'm not making a mistake. Ooh, what is going on here? Yikes. That was crazy. That's like some weird energy right there. All right. All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. That was weird. Ugh. Whoa, who's trying to intervene with Aries energy? Who's trying to throw you guys off guard? Like, is there somebody bothering behind the scenes? Is that someone? Oh, it's a bot. But those bots have very weird, destructive energy. Like, that shit is so disgusting. That energy is whack. Aries, what are some messages that we have for you this new moon? Mediator and seeker, you're looking for some sort of resolution in regards to your finances. Aries, if that's you, you will have a resolution coming to you. You will have a resolution coming to you. Mediator and seeker, looking for some sort of rectification in your financial situation. If the time is to save, it's here and now. But I feel like you have money stashed around you that you're not even aware of. That's the thing. So take a better look around you at the opportunities that are like, because it's like you have money around you and opportunity around you that you're not seeing. And you obviously have a financial issue that you're trying to rectify in some way. So take a look around you at your resources and be a little bit more resourceful and believe in yourself at this time. What else do we need to know for Aries? I honestly don't really know how to. I thought I blocked the user. That's the problem. Like, I don't know why it keeps popping back up. This is such a throw off. It's such a turn off to Aries. Yeah, it's like getting distracted. But no, you need to take responsibility for yourself at this time. And if you're like getting worked up in certain areas that don't require you to get worked up. So we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Squirrel Spirit. This is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups and the Queen of Swords. And then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, that's interesting. That's really wild. And then we have the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So there's that Libra energy that we were talking about earlier. So we have Libra, Gemini, and Queen of Pentacles. This is water of earth. This to me is like Capricorn and Taurian. There's money here. A new job opportunity, saving for a rainy day. Oh my God. Lord, please help me. Please help me. I'm just gonna ignore this. What time is it? I'm gonna ignore it because it's annoying. Oh, Lord help me. I'm so distracted. Look at me. That's terrible. Yeah, she's loaded. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot of money here. Where is she? Can you pop out? There's a ton of money here. There's money coming your way. I think, ooh, you're getting a better job. I'm sorry, that fucking bot is throwing me the hell off. Queen of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. Like, look at her. She got her mind on her money and her money on her mind. You're supposed to be staying focused on your finances this coming year. And not really be focusing on love or a past lover and having this type of Queen of Swords energy. Like this lady got her sword looking at the lovers over here. The Six of Cups is about, dreaming of the past in a way. It's about love, it's about romance. So I think it's time to kind of put an old love or behavior energy to rest and to kind of drop that hardy energy, that cold energy, that revengeful energy. If you're seeking revenge, Aries, anybody out there seeking revenge, or you can't let something go and you feel really better about something, let it go, because there's so much money opportunity for you to like level up financially. I think the money's already there. Take the money that you have and invest it. There's something going on with money there, Aries. It's wild. Okay? So focus, because someone could be coming to you to offer you a new job or offer you an opportunity. Maybe you have some money that you've been saving, Aries, and it's time for you to invest it. Maybe you were gonna buy a loved one something. Maybe you thought, I don't know. Maybe you're being fueled by an old love and it has you fucking wanting you to grind and make dough and make power moves. I don't know what it is that's motivating you, but don't let it like, I don't know if it's working for you, it's working for you. This is good energy. Okay, Aries, we're done. That's wild because this whole bot thing too on top of it. People are wild. I'm gonna light another incense. I'm gonna light some white sage in here because we have some like little spiritual attacks up in this bitch. Wild. Ugh. God. Comment to who's here watching throwing some shit. Let me tell you something. If you here with some whack energy, just know that shit is gonna creep up on you times 10. If you up in here with some whack energy, yo, do you want to reap the rewards of such energy and such behavior? Because that's wild. That's wild. You're wishing ill upon yourself. Disgusting. It's disgusting. It's ugly. That's ugly. You wild for that. If you up in here on some whack shit, you're wild. That shit's gonna eat you up. You're gonna get eaten. You're gonna get eaten by your own shit. Trust me. Trust me. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I don't sleep. I don't sleep. I don't sleep. Trust me. I don't sleep. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Yeah, Aries. That's that Aries energy. It will hold shit down. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Ugly. Ugly. Whack. Crazy. Hi, Maria. Hi, baby. Hi, darling. There's my Aries friend coming to defend me. We don't play that shit. We don't play that shit. That shit ugly. That shit look ugly on you. Take it off. It's terrible. All right, Taurus. Let's get into Taurus. Some Venus energy. Taurus, you got Venus in your sign with the North Node. I don't know. It should be rain. The greater your mindset in regards to how you relate to luxury and material goods in your environment goes hand in hand with how life decides to bless you, with how much you'll be getting out of this North Node of Venus. Depending on your relationship with money and materials, Taurus is equivalent to how much of the benefit that you will reap. Can you understand that? Does that make sense? You should be honoring yourself at this time, Taurus. You should be telling yourself everything that you deserve. I deserve all of this because this is happening in your 12th house. This is your 12th house of dreaming, of sleeping, of even where you can pray, you can astral project here, you can commune with your spiritual guides, you can commune with your ancestors, you can telepathically communicate. The 12th house is work behind the scenes. This is a renewal of what's going on behind the scenes for you, Taurus. So this is an opportunity for you to rewrite your subconscious mind. Just like how Aries had the opportunity to rewrite, it's like, or to pick or choose a new worldview. Taurus, you have an opportunity to reset your subconscious mind, to have a spiritual, intellectual reset of the subconscious mind. It's doing it on its own already. But your ability to tap into the cleansing of the self, this could feel like weight dropping off. This could feel like a relief of pressure. This could feel like a really deep sigh. This is like, oh, I could actually sleep today. Taurus, this is a reset of the subconscious mind. But I would tap into that energy to start rewriting and recoding your sense of worth. What you want, what you desire, how much of it, how much can you eat, Taurus? That's the question. I don't know. I have a Taurus 3-year-old. She's gonna be 4. My Taurus baby, she can eat, but she wants it and she deserves it. I want a strawberry pink donut. Okay, I want bagel minis. Okay, I need water. She's a Pisces moon. I need a lot of water. Okay, I'm hungry. I want chicken and rice. I want noodles. I'm like, girl, like you like this. You just eat. But she knows that she can have it and she can have the best of the best and whenever she wants. And I'm like, dang, like this, my Taurus, you should be able to go like this. Bing, I got it. Oh, I got it. I want it. I have it. It tastes good. I got room in my belly. Do you have room for your belly, Taurus? Do you have room in your belly? So what type of archetypal energy is that? So this is your ability to reclaim a new goal, right? To tell your subconscious mind that last time we spoke, subconscious mind, I don't think I told you correctly how much I was worth. I don't think I told you the right time or the right way. So now I'm gonna tell you that everything that we wrote down before, we're gonna erase it. And this is exactly what I deserve. And this is exactly what I'm worth. That's exactly what it is. Okay, like, so write it in. Okay, so when I go back to sleep and I wake up in the morning, like, I don't need to do any work. I don't need to do any more. It's just going to happen. It's just going to come to me. Yeah, the 12th house is ruled by Pisces. It's all about dreaming. It's a very dreamy house. Taurus, what type of archetypal energy are you coming into? Or like, what's inviting you? What's kind of whispering to you, Taurus, at this time? Where are some of the hints of where you're growing? What's coming to you? What are some hints about your path moving forward? Like, what is it that we're going to conquer this time around? All right, we have dilettante. We have saboteur, monk, and nun. And then we have visionary. Okay. So dilettante, saboteur, monk, and nun. These are the archetypal energies that you are working with, will be working with, or that are speaking to you now and today, along with the visionary. So you got quite a few. Dilettante was the first one that came out. So the light attributes are delights in the arts without having to be a professional. alerts you to the danger of becoming superficial in your pursuits, right? So it's like, I feel like you're not asking for enough, but this is your ability to indulge in things just for the sake of indulging in them. Not because you have a reason, not because you're trying to be somebody, not because you're trying to go somewhere. This is you delighting in the arts, meaning like delighting in your pleasures just for the fun of it. Just because you can, just because you're able. I'm going to the museum today because I can. I'm gonna go to this restaurant tomorrow because I can. It's good. It's good for me. Like I can. I don't have to have a reason. Then you have saboteur. So Taurus, the shadow side for the dilettante is pretension to much deeper knowledge than you actually possess. So this could be going to your head a little bit when you are so privileged, when life wants to give you a privileged life, because they're saying on the positive side of things, if it was very negative, we'd say it, right? Because not everybody is overwhelmingly whatever, like rich, but we all have our creature comforts and we do have our wealth and our richness all around us. We are all blessed. All of us are blessed. We all have our creature comforts and our blessings around. So take a better look. And this is the saboteur energy, because this could be about not really enjoying what it is that you have. And you can be sabotaging your own blessings of having more. So the saboteur highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. But this is just about sabotaging the good things in your environment, Taurus. And so we're learning to like basically like back off a little bit and to not over muddle into things and kind of ruin what we have around us, because we cannot appreciate it. So I wanted to say something. Hey there, New Age. I caught your live, sweet soul. I'm so happy to be here with you. I'm happy to be here with you guys too. I'm on Taurus right now, and Taurus is being told to indulge, but it's telling me that they shouldn't be snobby about it and hot-headed and act like they know more than they do, because then you're gonna sabotage your own blessings. Monk and nun, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit. The shadow attribute is negative judgment of the physical world. X is piety. Right. X is piety is thinking you're better than. Thinking you're better than. So this is about having humility. So Taurus, you're you're going into this life path with the opportunity to even have more than what you got and have more luxury than what you have, but you're also going to be humbled. You're going to learn how to be a little bit more humble this time around, Taurus. You are manifesting some sort of humility. I don't know what you did, but the divine is like, listen, I have so much for you. You just have to ask for it, but be careful with how you ask. Be careful with how you ask me. Because don't think just because I said you can have it doesn't mean that you can talk to me however you want. That's the energy. You can have what you want, Taurus. I have it for you. Yes, yes, baby. Yes, darling. Whatever you want, I got it. But don't act entitled on me now. That's not how it goes. Hey. So, yeah, what spirit animal do we have for Taurus? Who's helping the bull? I was going to say the cow. Who's helping the bull? I love the cow, the mother, the maternal, the mother, the sustainer, the nurturer, the provider. Taurus. What spirit animal do we have? Right. The one who shelters us from the storm. The one who holds us down when it's cloudy. Taurus. I love you for that, Taurus. I love you for that. Solid, stable, steady, loyal. All right, we have the flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. Now, the flamingo is actually the phoenix. Did you know the mythological bird, the phoenix, is actually the flamingo? So flamingos, weird fact, flamingos like give birth to their babies like on lava. They like travel somewhere around the world where it's like literally lava, like hot, like fire. And it's just the flamingos and they lay their eggs there. And then when it's time to migrate, they fly. So when the flamingo takes off, from the flames of wherever it was, because nobody else can do that but the flamingo. It looks like a phoenix rising from the ashes after it just gave birth to its young flamingo. So embrace the in between. So you are going through a transition of change, like, because listen, Taurus, just like Aries, is very young and it can tend to learn its spiritual lessons like a little, not slower, but you have a unique pace, Taurus, and so be gentle with yourself as you're crossing over, because like you're still learning in a way. I don't know how to like, embrace the in between as you are transitioning into your better self, into, and not to say that you ain't good now, not to say that you weren't good then, not to say no, you better self. We all have the potential to be better. We have all have the potential to increase. So to be gentle with yourself and this transition to your better self, because sometimes your lessons occur at a slower pace, like, meaning like you learn and go through life's changes in a more of a rhythmic form and manner, and to be gentle with yourself in this in between. It's okay not to be too hard on the self, Taurus. So if you're being hard on yourself, Taurus, for any reason, if you're upset with yourself, if you feel like you're being slow, you're not moving enough, you're enduring some shit, maybe you feel like you're not transit, be gentle, Taurus. Be gentle. Okay. And yes, and we have the dragonfly. It says truth transcends illusion. Okay, so this is about some sort of ascension, because the dragonfly, like the butterfly, represents a rebirth. So like there's like rebirthing energy here, Taurus. And then you have the whale spirit. Trust the great mystery, right? So you may not completely understand. So I feel frustration in the body, Taurus. I feel frustration in the body, Taurus. That is where the transformation energy is occurring. So if you're feeling tense or anxious or uptight in the body, this is what we need to breathe through. I think breath work for you, Taurus, would be excellent during this time, because you are entering a spiritual rebirth, like you're shedding something. You're shedding a big part of your ego. You're shedding a big part of your personality, Taurus. Yeah, this is a subconscious mind. Yes, yes, ego, the ego dissolution. So you're dropping an old habit of self in regards to like being pretentious or not being grateful, something like that. So this part of your ego is dropping. You're being asked to breathe through it at this time. Trust the great mystery. You're not going to understand fully what's unfolding. And yes, it's uncomfortable, but just understand that you're dropping parts of yourself that no longer serve you, that don't suit you anymore for your path ahead. Yeah, Taurus, that's wild. You're healing. Taurus, you're healing physically. The 12th house, it opposes your 6th house of health, illnesses, and health. Your day to day, I feel like you're healing, Taurus. You're healing. Whoa, that's it feels so good. Like I'm receiving this healing energy too. Incredible. What other messages do we have for Taurus at this time? So breathing, so just like sitting. So all you really have to do is just go to your room or go somewhere quiet. You don't need to be a professional meditator. You don't need to know all of these breathing techniques. You just don't. Go sit somewhere, cross your legs, crisscross applesauce, like little Indian style, and breathe. Slow in, out, just slow, just breathe. And feel the tension falling off of your body as you do it. It's like you're releasing shackles and chains, Taurus. What other messages do we have for Taurus at this time? The Prince of Pentacles. You get your own card, Taurus. I'm cracking up. Look at, you have the Taurus bull. Hold on, where are we? Over here. And then you have the symbol of Venus. This is a Taurian prince. You get your own card, Taurus. I love it. That's just confirmation, basically. We're confirming that for you. 8 of Wands. And then you're gonna take off running. So if you were feeling slow up until now, you're not going to be slow no more. After this cleansing, after this clarifying, after this release, you are going to get some sort of surge of energy that you haven't gotten in a long time. In a long time. You're about to go somewhere. You going places. You're moving fast. You're going to get a renewal of energy that you haven't had in a long time. And you've been asking for, and somewhere you're going to feel lighter. You're healing something, Taurus. Someone's healing. Someone's like healing an illness that has had them feeling restricted for quite some time. Okay? And then the 4 of Swords. This is allowing yourself to rest at this time. You have to rest. This is also a card of healing. The 4 of Swords is about healing. It's about restoration. It's about meditation. It's about taking a pause. The 4 of Swords is a resting, healing card. You are healing, Taurus. I'm freaking telling you, and then you're just gonna spring forward. Spring forward, motherfucker. Spring forward, motherfucker. I don't know. God bless you, Taurus. I encourage you. Venus is in Taurus too, and we'll meet up with Uranus. Spicy. You're gonna take off. So a block, a psychological. You might be healing or moving. Yeah, you are. You're removing a psychological block that had kept you from really appreciating the things that are around you and from getting more. And once you clear that psychological block with this Aries New Moon, you're getting introduced to this energy. You don't really have to do anything other than to sit and breathe. You are going to take off. You're going to spring forward. Okay? Bam. So Taurus. Now we're going to go to Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? Do we have any Geminis on the chat? Oh, I think we saw one earlier. I was thinking about flamingos earlier. I'm a Taurus, Mercury, and Mars. Ooh. That's sensual energy. Gemini. What type of archetypal energy do we have for Gemini at this time? Who's assisting Gemini moving forward? This is an act of kindness. This is an act of giving. We need to chill. Okay. So it's like you're being asked to give something or do something and you really don't want to. I don't know what it is, but you're being asked to give or you're being asked to give or to serve, and you really don't want to because it doesn't interest you. It doesn't interest you, Gemini, but you're being asked to do the work, to do the service work, even though you are not looking for it. So Gemini, this is your 11th house of friends and acquaintances in your community, right? This is also when the moon goes dark in Aries, new moon in Aries, that energy is not necessarily powered up yet. So we could feel a little bit more weaker in our ego assertion with the new moon because we're tired. So having this new moon and this renewal in your 11th house in your sector of friends, you might not have the energy to serve, to do something for someone. So I'm being told that you're being asked to, I hear the word serve, but it could be a favor. Gemini, someone in your friend group is requiring a favor. They need you to do something for them, whether it's to speak for them, whether it's to go somewhere with them, whether it's to run an errand for them, whether it's to just work for them, work with them, to talk to them. You're being asked to talk to them, to speak to them, and to work through, even though you don't see any benefit for you at this time. So it's like you're going to come into something that you're not going to want to do because it doesn't benefit you and it doesn't interest you. And that's going to be your challenge at this time, Gemini, how you handle that. Right. Right. Because the group and the community works together. And with Aries in that 11th house, you can be, about yourself. You can be about yourself when it comes to community gains, and you got to learn how to give up yourself. And yeah, we have the hero here. So someone's asking you for help. You see how that happens? Hero. You're being asked to save someone, basically. It says passion for a journey of personal empowerment. The shadow side is escapism and a false sense of heroism. So it's like either you feel like you're doing, I don't think you're doing enough in your friend group. Gemini, you're not doing enough for your friends at this time. Maybe you feel like you are, but this is about doing something for them without you needing any type of recognition, without you having to be the hero, without you having to be the heroine, the one that saves the day. You're not being asked to gloat about it. You're not being asked to tell anybody. You shouldn't tell anybody. You got to do this without saying a word, and you got to suck it up. And then we have the destroyer, releasing what is potentially destructive, preparing for new life. You have intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. So this is also putting you in that position of hero or heroine, because it's like, even though we're saying you please do this for this person, not for the sake of you, but for the sake of them. And please do this and not take it and run with it and make yourself like take the credit for it, but do it quietly and do it silently, because how you handle the situation is going to make or break, Gemini. How you handle the situation is going to make or break this person or the situation. Right. Yes. Right. Yeah, this is about putting yourself aside at this time and being a real friend, I guess, in the situation. Not to say that you're not. Not to say that you're not. But this is something that's coming from the heart. This is a heart-centered thing. Okay, that's interesting. Let's get the animal. Let's get one more. I mean, this could be a competitive thing as well. Maybe you just gotta let the other. It's okay to let someone else win. And then you have the advocate. Exactly. It's okay to let someone else win. It's okay. I don't know what this is. This is very interesting. The advocate inspires you to put compassion into action. So you're being asked to be compassionate at this time, Gemini. Someone's going to need you. Someone's going to ask for something. There's going to be a situation that's going to be called for you to basically self-sacrifice, inspire you to put compassion into action. And then the shadow side is embracing negative causes or committing to causes for personal gain. So exactly what I said, committing to causes for personal gain. This is not about saving the day because you have something to get out of it. This is a renewal in your friend group. You're going to be approaching your friends a little bit more differently now because you're being challenged to go into situations from a more pure standpoint. And give a little bit more without, I don't know. It's heart-centered. Feel it in my heart. Feel it in my heart. Don't know, you know. What animal spirit is guiding, protecting, nurturing Gemini at this time? The turtle spirit. Slow and steady wins the race. So remember this competitive spirit that I mentioned just like 5 seconds ago? We're not in a rush to go anywhere, Gemini. We can let someone else win without it taking us, because it's a journey, not a marathon. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a journey, not like a competition. It's not everything is always about the win, Gemini. It's not always about the win. Because that for some reason you always feel like you gotta leave with a win. And that's not always right. That's like that can be an impurity or something like that. I love it. I had a vision about a turtle. I feel like the turtle a lot. Then we have swan spirit. Time for a deep dive. Yeah, Gemini. It's time for you to get a little deeper into your emotions and actually and become a little bit more compassionate and think about others and not just more so on a superficial way. And again, I'm not how you can gain and not what is it that you're going to get out of it. So there's a change of heart, Gemini, for you. This Aries New Moon. Very interesting in regards to how you handle your friend group or how you view it or something like that, like how you handle that. Like, yeah, whether it's like a personal thing or not that like only you're aware of. Okay. What else do we need to know for Gemini at this time? No? Four of Swords. This is Jupiter. Where is this? Jupiter in Gemini. The Guru. Resting. It's also about information. You're being asked to take a deep dive. 10 of Cups. Spilling your emotions. Do you have a confession? Do you have to tell somebody something? Do you need to have a hard conversation, Gemini? Yeah. Then we have the King of Swords again, and then the 5 of Cups. Yeah. So we have the 4 of Swords. Whereas with Taurus, this is about rest and healing. With you, Gemini, this is about a potential reconciliation. This is about thinking something over. This is about going back and reviewing a conversation that was had. This is about reviewing how we have been communicating. This is about slowing down our thought process and taking a deeper look, because the swan is telling us to take a deeper dive and the turtle spirit is telling us to slow down. So we're being told to slow down, dig a little deeper, do your double check. Then we have the 10 of Cups that it came in reverse. So this is about, to me, spilling emotions. This is about feeling very strongly about something, whether it's something that you told yourself you forgot. Maybe you told yourself you forgot this. You didn't forget. Maybe you buried these emotions underneath the surface and you've been acting and behaving in a way that will only, maybe you're interacting with someone, but you're only doing it because you can benefit, or maybe that you could benefit, but you really feel some type of way because you're holding like some sort of grudge. Something has been like not really worked with correctly. And so you're being told to spill it out, spill it over, literally, with the 5 of Cups. Like, let it out, work it out. Okay, and then that's even enforced here with the King of Swords, with the Libra card. This is about working out conflicts verbally. So either there's a conflict that you've dealt with, maybe there's an ego battle, an ego clash in regards to your a friend. Maybe there's some emotions and some truths that you haven't spilt, which has been having you behave maybe passive aggressively, and putting yourself in, in a position where you're overpowering things. Maybe it's keeping you from really, on the other hand, then we have, someone who could use your help and you're not helping them, so this is what we got, Gemini, for you. That's very interesting. So it's like you're going to have an opportunity to have a renewal within your friend group and how you communicate in it. Like, you're going to be able to get something off of your chest. Remember I said it's very heart-centered. You're gonna have an opportunity to get something off of your chest, and it has the potential to make or break someone or the situation. But this is when you are being asked to kind of give that person the benefit of the doubt, I guess, to give them a chance. So yeah, that's to give them a chance. Yeah, it's about forgiveness, basically. Wow. Okay. Woo. Wild. Oof. I wish I had like a smudge stick. Coño. Let me just clear the energy. Cancer. Woo. How's everyone doing in the chat? How is everybody tonight? How's your evening? What kind of self-reflection is happening? Yeah, self-reflection, Aries self, moon, dark, self-reflection behind quiet doors. Close curtains, close the curtain. Cancer, this is your 10th house of career. Expand on change and working it out. That's a lot. Great, thank you. Hope you're well too. I am well. I'm happy to be here with you guys. I have my little vape pen. Please excuse me. Do you vape? Just as of late. I'm responsible. Trust me. What is this nonsense? Okay. CBD, no, it's THC. It's an indica hybrid. The sativas, I did sativas for a while. I actually like the actual tree. Like, I like the actual bud. I like to roll it, but I'm indoors. I'm being respectful, and I don't need to like be off my ass. I just need like a little bit to keep me calm because I'm channeling so many energies through my vessel. I gotta like relax, I'll tense up. I'll end up with like a headache or a migraine, soaking in the tub for hours or something after something like this. I'm very sensitive. Good. Thank you. Active night, drinking tea, making tomorrow's coffee. Iced coffee, huh? Ooh, I wish, I would like to try to grow a marijuana plant. It just takes a little bit of a dedication, right? Like, I gotta give it time and affection. Cancer, 10th house of career. This is a quiet reset. This is you about to go smoke. I like it. Cancer, 10th house, Aries New Moon. This is like you're in the public light, but you haven't been introduced yet. I'm just gonna take it because I took it out. Okay. So you are just about to get announced. What is it when someone announces you, right? When someone announces you, someone presents you. You're about to be presented in this new world arena. But the light is not on you quite yet. It's like you're behind the curtain. But you're getting ready to step out, and you're ready for someone to present it to you. Cancer. What is the presentation? What is the presentation? Is it an award? Is it a new job title? Is it recognition? But this is a silent recognition. It's a new moon. A new moon is dark and quiet. Silent recognition in your professional atmosphere. A new beginning in how you present yourself in this light. How you're going to present yourself. This Aries new moon for Cancer is Cancer standing up on her platform. The light is not on her yet. That would be a full moon. It's a dark moon, so it's quiet. Perhaps she's being recognized, but nobody's clapping because there's not an audience like that. The ones who matter are there, and that would be the gods. Aries is pure God energy. You're being recognized for something. and it's no sport. This is a new chance, not at fame, not at recognition, but of asserting who you are in the world. Maybe you had to say it twice before. Maybe you had to say it 10 times before, Cancer. Maybe you had to stand up there into the mic and tell the world who you are, but no one was listening. No one was listening. This time, that doesn't matter because you take the win. Because every single time you stood up over and over again, you stood up over again. It didn't matter who was there, it didn't matter who saw. And this is that, I think, on steroids. So we have damsel. Light attributes. Understanding the nature of healthy romance inspires you to rely on yourself. Okay. This is maybe you weren't recognized in a relationship because this is an angle here. The 10th house is an angle. So the 1st, 7th, 4th, and 10th house affect the whole entire arena. They affect major life areas. The 1st house is the self and the life journey and the path. The 7th house is your contracts and your partnerships and your marriages and everybody else and your open enemies, right? Everything's happening out here in the public. Then we have the 4th house of family and the self and the psychology and the memories and that's affecting everything, right? Your childhood, your child memory, psychology, your psyche, your traumas, all that. That affects you, right? Growing up. Then you have the 10th house of name and status and title and all that stuff. That affects everything else, right? So when you have a lunation on your angles, on one of the angular houses, especially your 10th house, is visible to the world, or it's affecting you, your public status in life, it's affecting all other areas as well. So maybe there's been a strain in your relationship, 7th house square, and you haven't gotten the recognition in your relationships. But this time, you were finally able to put that need for recognition away and rely on yourself, Cancer. This makes sense, Cancer. Light attributes. Understanding the nature of healthy romance, 7th house. Partnerships, romance, whatever, 5th house. Inspires you to rely on yourself. Looking into that mirror, that 7th house is a reflection, a mirror. It's like looking at yourself and learning to so maybe you didn't get the recognition in your relationship, but you are quietly being recognized at this time. The person or persons or people who did not recognize you in your one-on-one situations, best believe that they can see you now. Either they can see you now or they feel you now. It's interesting. You're not seeing them though. They're not showing you. This is we're up at the top, but it's still kind of dark. It's like it's still like nighttime. You know, you're on top of a mountain, but it's nighttime. You're not seeing jack shit. It doesn't mean nothing's happening. Then we have the martyr, of course. My nose is stuffy. I hope I'm not getting sick. And I've been dealing with like crazy allergies. This is wild. But you know, when you channel, for some reason your nose gets stuffed up. And Leo cats and their Leos always got things going on with their nose. So I'm getting like super stuffy as we progress. This is wild. It's so uncomfortable. Martyr. Learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So this is a new sense of confidence in your ability to conquer the outside world and your ability to go after the title and position that you so deserve. Maybe you were being held back in your relationships and you were relying on them for too much for a sense of self and or recognition and empowerment. The 7th and the 10th house square, because your relationships and your romances and all that can hold you back from success. There's a power struggle there because the people in your life are going to be calling for that attention. And even like yourself or home is going to be calling for your attention. And so it's a power struggle. So acting like a damsel and then acting like a martyr. So basically you're acting like someone who's helpless, someone who can't stand on their own 2 feet, maybe in your relationships perhaps, and maybe you were overgiving and you weren't recognized. And it kept you from succeeding in the outside arena. It just distracted you. But now that is gone, that is over, because it says that you've learned how to rely on yourself. Inspires how to rely on yourself. I feel like you've gotten there already because the martyr card did show up upside down. And then we have the prostitute over here, the sacred prostitute, and I see money, bitch. I see money. Wild. Wild. Light attribute accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-empowerment, right? Because you felt like you needed them. So you pimped yourself out by being an emotional martyr, acting like a damsel in distress. And that's over. That's over. It's time for you to focus on your career now. It's time to focus on your outside persona and what you're here to strive for, what you're here to work for. Is here to focus on that now. It's time for career time. And you're being blessed with a renewal in this area. So you're getting ready to batter up. Ooh, you get a swing, batter. Swing. I swear, I don't know. I have siblings. I think I embarrass them all the time because I be out of control. I don't care. I'm the oldest of 5. I'm the oldest child to a mother of 5. Bye, motherfuckers. All right, so let's get animals. I know it's wild. I'm a Cancer and I have a Mars in Aries, and spirit animals for Cancer. Who's guiding, protecting, and leading Cancer at this time? Who has messages for Cancer? What animal spirit has messages and guidance for Cancer at this time? Should have. No way. The Panther. Look at that. The Panther spirit. And you know what? I correlate Cancer energy with the Panther spirit. And I'm going to prove it to you right now. These are like my little notes for self, because I like to create. But we're going to pull up my, little. So I do my work. Trust me. This is all basics. So here's my Cancer card. I'll show you. I'll give you a little peek into whatever I think Cancer is. So Cancer is rejuvenation, water, emotions, renewal, transformation, promoting, spiritual cleansing, sensuous movement, and feeling. And then we have, for spirit animals, we have elephant. I choose elephant for you guys, spider for you guys, but Black Panther. So your own spirit animal came through, which is beautiful because the Black Panther is a guardian. The Black Panther stalks and it walks in the shadows. It doesn't run in packs. The Black Panther is a solitary animal. It says reclaim your power. So reclaiming your power is exactly what we're doing. We're taking our power back from others by seeking that validation, although we are being acknowledged by them in a way that is unseen at this time. We're taking back our need for that validation and we're applying it into our career sector. And so we're being acknowledged in that way. But then we're also acknowledging our ability to move forward. Okay? And so we've done that after reclaiming our power and you're being protected. So you have a guardian, you have a very strong guardian, in particular the panther is an animal that you want on your side for sure. It's very strong. It's not the fastest, but it's very strong. Okay. And then we have antelope. Life is speeding up. So you're going to see quick movement and advancement in your career and public arena moving forward. So you're just gathering yourself. So like I mentioned earlier, you're up on stage, but you're behind and you're being ready to be shown. You don't have to do anything in that state. So basically you've done your work up until now. You're just being acknowledged and you're being told that you're being protected, that you are protected. 44 and 2. 2, 4, 4, 4, 4, 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. It's new beginnings. It's a serious new beginning for you out in the world, Cancer. You're getting out into the world and renew a new life out in the world. And you are gonna probably be starting it solitary because the panther is a solitary animal. Like I said, it's usually alone. So you're gonna have this new beginning in your career on your own, basically by yourself. But that's okay because you're self-reliant and you're being told to, to claim that power. And yes, that's true. With the Prince of Wands, this is a Leo energy, claiming that power. But the Leo is also stage. It rules the stage, being front and center, the star, the spotlight. So you might see the fruition of this when the sun is in Leo. So July into August, you'll have the spotlight on you by then, or you will just be starting to emerge from behind that curtain. So in the meantime, you can just be picking up the pieces. Sorry, I'm like getting more nasally by the minute. So yeah, okay. And then you have the 8 of Wands. Look at this. This is very Aries energy. You'll be springing forward. You'll be taking off. So you'll see the culmination or the takeoff. So that will be the takeoff point in Leo season. Leo season is important for you. And then we have the Devil card. The Devil card features the lovers that are basically kind of tied or chained, right? There's two. Yeah, there's a man and a woman, and they're chained to their addiction. So this could also be someone coming in to tempt you. So just when things start to take off in your career and you're really feeling powerful in your sense of self and how you express yourself out in the world, you might have an ex temptation or an old temptation coming for you, or an unresolved connection and or karma that hasn't been worked through might be coming. So that's something to think about too. And then we have the moon. That's it. That kind of wraps up your energy, Cancer. Thank you. Funny how we leave off with Leo energy. We're going into Leo. Ooh, why am I stuffy? I don't want to get sick. No, I might need some more fluids. First emotion house here, Cancer rising. I love the sunflowers. Oh, thank you. Aren't they so cute? They're like little baby sunflowers. The stalks were so long. No more sugar daddy. Start loving myself more. You could say that, I guess. Sugar daddy. Who got a sugar daddy? I'm wondering. Cancer reading was accurate for me. Thank you. Most welcome. Just found your channel. Welcome. Prince Tom, just tuning in. Welcome, 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 welcome. How are my people? How are you doing? See, the energy is getting a little bit more serious. I never expect these to be like so. I'm like, Ja, why are we gonna come through with like some heavy shit? Well, I am a Cancer stellium. I have Cancer Sun, Cancer Mercury, Cancer Jupiter, and Chiron. Chiron conjunct Jupiter, 1 degree, and Cancer. And then Mercury conjunct the Sun in Cancer with an opposition to Uranus. So I am a Uranus Sun. They are parallel 1 degree. And that is considered a conjunction or just an exact opposition of Uranus. Ooh, Leo rising, Virgo moon. Sugar daddy, take no sugar. I like to. Okay. Interesting. All right. Leo. What do we got for Leo? Hold on. Let me refresh this energy. A little more. Leo. Let's cleanse these babies. Oh, that feels great. Ooh. Damn, that's wild. That feels so good. Got more. Nice. Let's clear the animal deck since we're making our way through. We're almost halfway. I love cleansing with fire. I cleanse my cards with fire a lot. I honestly melted like some of my cards like that on accident. Nice. Thank you, Divine. Would you guys mind if I like put my teapot on real quick, please? I need water. Okay. Great. It's so quiet in here. My kids are like sound asleep. I feel like it's like an ASMR video. All right. Leo, I'm back. What's up with Leo? What's happening with Leo? This is Leo's 9th house. As a Leo rising, this would be my 9th house. Interesting. The 9th house is the house of fame. Let's be real. The 9th house is about stadiums and higher learning and higher knowledge. The 9th house is divination. The 9th house is your religion, your belief system, what you practice, your worldview. The 9th house is other cultures, other people, foreign travel. This is foreign languages. The 9th house is also media, like large broadcasting media studios. Like this is where like the warehouses of production studios are. This is big production. This is print. This is photography as well. It can be as simple as like doing calendar work, like a calendar like model. This is like some type of exposure. The ninth house is a beneficial house. I know I didn't go so deep into them with the other astrology, but maybe Leo, this is where your information is. The ninth house is a house of luck. It's a house of benefits from the father. Well, you can find the father here. This is benefits of like foreign travel, exposure. This also communication, knowledge, like where we ask, where we share, where we teach. This is a teaching house. This is where we learn. So it could be college, even higher learning, things, whatever we're doing that we're to expand our mind, where we go, where we seek. Gurus, teachers are found here. You're having a renewal here. And Aries is a leader. And as a ninth house Aries, you are a leader and a trailblazer in all of these philosophy. You build your own philosophy, you follow your own philosophy, and you could even teach and lead and show and train in these philosophies in these areas. You're getting a new opportunity to even go abroad. Some of you, maybe you'll meet someone from a foreign culture, Leo. Like the ninth house is also like a house of marriage. Like when I like to see the ninth house involved because it's Jupiter. It's ruled by Jupiter, and the Jupiter is the husband. So some of you may be having a renewal in a relationship. You might have a whole new start, but this is like a serious commitment in some way. This is someone who's going to take you places. This is someone who's going to go abroad with you. Why am I going straight to an individual? This is what I'm understanding. This is a blessing. You're going to receive blessings. Yes, you're going to go places. Also, your mind is going to change a lot. Like you're going to get a new world view, Aries, new moon in a ninth house, a new world view, but this is from a higher perspective. This is not from the Aries perspective where we have a new personal worldview with how we have an outlook on life. No, this is a whole new view on life, basically. Like you are still yourself, your perception hasn't changed, but like how you understand and comprehend large concepts is what's going to enlighten you. Yes, it's a house of enlightenment. The ninth house is where we seek enlightenment. You are being enlightened at this time. You will not see the world. You will see the world differently by the end of this transit. So I would say this year, basically, lunar year, but for some people it's going to peak in Leo season. Oh, because we're in Leo. This is Leo's reading, right? So for some, this is going to peak by Leo season. Leo, for you. But that message was for the collective. The peaking in Leo season. For the majority of the changes that you seek. Okay, you have athlete here. Ninth house. Aries can be an athlete in the ninth house because that ninth house, like I mentioned earlier, is like stadiums, like large arenas. It's like concerts where you go to perform competitions. The ninth house is like where you go to compete. It can be singing competitions. It can be pageants. It could be a car show where cars are competing, like stuff like that. With Aries there, it says athlete. Light attributes dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. Development of personal willpower and strength of spirit. The ninth house is also known to be the house of channeling, where you become, so this is divination occurs here in prayer. This is where we get down on our knees and we pray to God and we ask God to use us as our vessel. That would be Leo, but the ninth house is where we would receive the divine blessing. athlete, development of personal willpower, strength of spirit. Okay, so you're developing a strength of spirit, Leo. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. There's nothing that you can't do at this time. There's nothing that you can't do at this time. You have the engineer here. And the engineer, that ninth house energy, I think an engineer to me is a little bit more Aquarian, but that searching mind who needs to teach itself and who needs to learn goes through the ninth house. And then perhaps the distribution of the ideas would happen more so with like Aquarius. So the ninth and the 11th house, they sextile, they get along great, but that's because they support one another. Ninth and 10th house energy, ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So could be a new creative idea through dedication and strength of willpower and strength of spirit. Engineer, the ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. This is about teaching and expressing what it is that you know. And we have goddess energy and storyteller. So the ninth house is all about telling a story, though. The Sagittarius can be a wonderful storyteller. So this is a story, this is a voyage. Those grand and vast voyages that you read in stories and storybooks and storylines and movie lines, those vast voyages begin or happen or begin or start or take off in the ninth house. You're going on a voyage. Where are you going? Okay. The feminine expressed through wisdom. So you have goddess, Leo. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, sensuality. Something's not right here. Give me a second, please. Hmm. Crazy. 1 second. Hmm. Okay. 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 God, okay. Sorry. Woo. Praise, I do. 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 Yes. Good. Yes. Fine. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. What? No. Thank you, Heavenly Divine Spirit. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your attention. Yes, I praise you. Yes, I honor you. Yes, I worship you. Yes, I praise and honor God. Yes, I praise and honor the Divine Holy Spirit. Yes, 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 always. Yes, 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 yes. I am a conduit for change. Yes, 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 yes. I'm a conduit for change. Yes, yes, I know. Yes, please, yes, no, no, okay, yes. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Easy, easy. Woo. Praise God. I'm worthy. I'm worthy. I'm worthy. I'm worthy. Yes, I'm worthy. I'm worthy. Are you worthy? Are you? I'm worthy. Heck yes. I'm worthy. I tell a story for God. I tell a story for God. So this is your life purpose. You find a renewal in your life purpose, meaning you get to actually act upon it now. It's like a renewal, a blessing from the divine Holy Spirit. We are all worthy. Great. As long as you find yourself to be that, then you are that. Who am I who am I? Thank you. Okay, I love you guys. So the storyteller, a new vision, visa in life. Life is going to take you somewhere. You already got it. It's time for you to speak on what it is that you see. God uses you. You are a storyteller. Ninth house energy, Leo. God uses you for your storytelling abilities and your ability to tap into the divine higher knowledge and wisdom. You get a renewal here in spirit and a boost of power and authority. All right. That's for all. You to put it where it fits. If it belongs to you, it belongs to you. It's yours, darling. You can have it. What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. Okay. Okay. All right. Animal spirit guiding and guarding and protecting and leading Leo. 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 Leo love. Leo love. Sing to a Leo. Tell Leo how much you love it. Like, I love you, baby. Oh, the nightingale sings a song. That's wild. Love is all around. The nightingale sings a song. Look at what it's standing on. A little radio box. Tell Leo you love it. Sing Leo song. I love you, Leo. I love you. You love a Leo and they just beam and the light comes out from them like this. And then everybody gets blessed with Leo. The sun's out. The sun's out. Everybody comes running outside. Ah, the sun's out. It's time to play. Love is all around. That's why everybody loves the sun. That's why everyone loves Leo. Leo's like, yes, yes, my warmth, my bask in my warmth. But then when you decide to hate on a Leo, that's when you get sick. That's when you gotta go sit in the shade. Then don't go sit in the shade. You don't need to bask in my light. I was doing you a favor. We was about to have a party. We was about to have a little block party. Now you can go sit down. Flying. Butterfly. Transformation is beautiful, Leo. You have the nightingale, which is telling you to sing your love song. If you love someone, sing it to them. Sing. And then we have the butterfly. Transformation is beautiful. Spread your, oh, look it. I love how these, like, all the animals have like crowns on them. So we have 11 and 41. So your transformation is beautiful. Sing your love song. You transform others through your love song. You're being transformed. So you have the butterfly and the nightingale. So as you sing your song of love to a Leo, for a Leo, if you're that Leo, you radiate the beauty of your transformation. What else do we have for Leo at this time? I don't know if I want to take that. Oh, maybe. Let me see. Okay. So we have the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Pentacles. The 10 of Cups was that overwhelming emotion and thing that you just saw me go through right now with the divine. When I have energy flowing through me and I have to stop and channel it, that's the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is an overwhelming energy or emotion that overflows. But it says love is all around. So this is also an energy of saying that love is all around, and it's overflowing. This is being loved. This is love from within. You're overflowing with love. But then the 3 of Pentacles. So you're feeling really happy. The 3 of Pentacles is like a Capricorn energy. That's 10th house energy. This is like, this is craftsmanship, but this is a specialty. So this is like an emotional reward tied into a specialty that you have, Leo. And this is something that is tangible and that is able to make you money. You work with it with your hands. You do well in a team situation with this. This could be leading a project as well, Leo. Like maybe you're leading a project, you're putting somebody on, you're feeling really good about like some work that's coming your way. You're finally seeing the pieces come together. And it's making you feel really good. You're feeling the emotional satisfaction and awareness. And awareness. You're feeling emotionally satisfied and are aware with the work and progress that you have achieved up until now, that you will continue to achieve and that you are achieving. You feel really good about something that you're going to feel really good about something you're about to do, Leo. All right, that's what I have for you, Leo. God bless you. Thank you for that energy. Leo, you are the conduit for the divine. You are, it's the 5th house of expression where you express your creativity. Leo is the sun of Christ, of God. Virgo, what's happening with Virgo? Shout out to my Virgo energies. Oh, this is what I meant to tell everybody earlier. You can tap into your, this is madly, I'm over here on Virgo telling you this. You can tap into your sun, moon, rising, or Mars energy in regards to this. Maybe I'll write it in the description after the recording and just to let people know. But you can tap into your sun, moon, rising, and Mars energy in particular. I have a graduation in a couple of days. Pretty accurate. Wonderful. Okay, goosebumps on your arms and neck. I get that respect. Okay, butterflies. You like butterflies. Leo project leaders have this powerful ability to make all those working on the team feel their best and work hard. Yeah, and feel amazing about doing it. That's how you are able to recognize a good leader, when everyone is happy and excited to go to work. And everyone is able to put in their piece. And everyone loves a good leader. Everyone loves. So Virgo, we already got your energies. And it looks appropriate to me from what I can see. So we have divine child and we have Prince Virgo. So the Prince, romantic charm and potential for power. The shadow attribute is using power for self-aggrandizement. Virgo, we have the divine child. Innocence, purity, and redemption suggest a special connection with the divine. An ability to defend oneself against negative forces, of course, because Virgo is the divine servant, but Virgo directly serves the people. Virgo gets into the trenches and does God's work by doing the dirty work. Okay, but that's not to say that makes Virgo any less, because Virgo is, you would say, Mother Teresa. There's a sanctity to this Virgoan energy Prince. It reminds me of the Prince of Cups or the Page of Cups. Romantic charm and potential for power. This is a innocence and a purity of heart. Look at, they're holding the flowers behind them. This is an innocence and a purity of heart. Divine child. Divine child. You have an innocence and a purity of heart. This is your 8th house, Virgo. 8th house of life, death, rebirth, as well as crises. But there's a purity to this house, although we can find all kinds of impure things in this house, let me tell you. But the 8th house is ruled by Scorpio. Hello. And Scorpio is a very pure energy because it means to regenerate. It wants to dredge up all the crud. It's basically everything that fucks you up and everything that makes you who you are. So there's a purity, divine child, everything that fucks you up and everything that makes you who you are. You are pure in your rights and acts of service. Okay. You're pure and right in your acts of service, Virgo. So we get one more archetype. The divine child. You have like a child's guide, like spirit guide that's like childlike and angelic. It's like a young spirit guide. Someone here has a young childlike spirit guide. It's like a young child energy, angelic energy. I don't know if that resonates for anybody. Yep, we have a healer. This is a very gentle, soft, childlike energy to someone's spirit guide. Someone's being led. Maybe it's like a child energy. I'm getting child energy very strong, but I'm getting it like in a spirit form for Virgo, divine child. And then we have King. So Virgo and Leo. Virgo's like, I might not be sitting on the throne, but best believe I deserve to have that crown to be on that throne. Virgo does have the purity and sanctity and the righteousness to sit on the throne. But there's, when people are going through their impurities, when people are being cleansed of their impurities, when people are doing the hard work, who do you put to master and govern over that? You put someone to master and govern over that of what matches the particular energy of the desired outcome through that energy. So Virgo rules the 6th house of hard work, of labor. It could even it's the poor, it's the common folk, right? It's the ones below the common folk. It's the ones that are less than the slaves. But in modern day, it could be your workplace. It can just be work, like your daily chores. It's also your health and your debt. It's all kinds. The 6th house is interesting, Virgo, but you, like Scorpio, you're also in sextile, which means you support each other, are both responsible for healing, nitpicking, retrieving, and healing. Virgo and Scorpio are healers alike, along with Pisces and Cancer. So you have the King energy here. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. Exactly. This is what we're talking about. It's like we have the prince and the king here. So someone is leveling up in regards to their service work. So someone's been in dedication to something, and someone's been trying to either pay off like some sort of debt. You are leveling up in that area of service in which you have dedicated yourself. This could be service that doesn't necessarily get paid. You don't see the payback always. Like you don't always get paid here. Like you get paid in the 11th house. You get money in the 10th house. Maybe you might inherit it from the 8th house or the 4th house. But in the 6th house, you can work hard for pennies. And so if you've been working hard in a particular area and you've been doing your righteous acts of service, you are like leveling up in your spiritual ranking as a child of God, worthy of sitting in a throne. So you are getting recognition in this 8th house of renewal, life, death, birth, life, death, rebirth. In the 8th house of transformation. But so your impurities are being checked, impurities, but you're being seen as clean and pure. So this is not a difficult time for you, Virgo. That's interesting. You have Prince. You're being acknowledged as the Prince, Divine Child, and King. Father figure energy and child energy as well. Masculine boy energy as well. I'll show you again. This is a ascension in energy. Okay. Spiritual ranking. Spirit animals in guidance for Virgo. Who is guiding, leading, protecting Virgo at this time? Hi, friends. Who's guiding, leading, protecting Virgo at this time? And if anything, do you have any messages for Virgo, for her? I hear her too now. It's always been her. That's what I hear. It's always been her. And Sandpiper spirit, be playful. Okay. So there is a romantic feeling. Enlightened, benevolent leadership benefiting those in charge. So you have been in care of someone in particular. And this could be younger children because we have prince and child. You're dealing with a divine, pure energy. You're being asked to be playful. There's a child here. Be playful. This is interesting. Then we have brown bear spirit time. Take a time out. This is a protective energy. So this is someone that you're protecting, but yet you're needing to be playful of. Like you're playing with someone, being gentle while guarding them and protecting them. Open to infinite possibility. Know your worth. Skunk. So this is and then armadillo spirit. Set healthy boundaries. So I'm gonna pull out these 3 cards right here for you guys because these are animals that are very protection oriented. The skunk is very protective oriented in the sense where like it will defend its territory by casting an aroma to deter its enemies. The armadillo will roll up into a ball and protect itself from its enemies. Okay. And then the bear itself, you already know the bear alone is a protective energy. So you're being your divine innocence is being called to be protected, or is it you're being called to protect some sort of like divine childlike energy? Be playful. This is something you're protecting. This is a weird mess. This is a very complicated message. Like this is a bear. This is like a protective bear energy that is saying take a time out and set healthy boundaries and know your worth. This is about, so Virgo is about boundaries. Virgo usually doesn't have problems with boundaries, but Pisces, its opposite energy, is a dissolver of boundaries. Then we have the Ten of Cups again, the Hermit and the King of Wands. So we have two kings here. Oh, yeah. So we have the King of Wands, and then we have the King here. Ray. Anyone? So a ray, an array, multiple, infinite possibility, an array of possibilities. It's a message holding an array of possibilities for many people. That's why it's so confusing. So we have know your worth, set your boundaries. Tell someone to take a moment to slow down, set a boundary, especially if it's in regards to protecting a child, someone younger, someone innocent. And this includes your inner innocence, your inner child. Be playful with this child. That's another story. On the other hand, you're being asked to be playful, romantic, to remember that childlike self, to not get caught up in always having to be in a leadership position because you're always taking care of people. This is about protecting and guarding your childlike self, and to remember to be playful. Damn, that was buried deep. That eighth house energy is deep. That shit made you guys just made me dig for that answer, Virgo. I'm telling you, Virgo and Scorpio, they support each other. They work hand in hand. You just made me dig for that answer. That was wild. You're being asked to protect your inner child at this time. The Ten of Cups. You've always felt like you've needed to defend yourself or to take care of yourself. Eighth house is very strong about boundaries as well. These are like spiritual boundaries. They're like sexual boundaries. This is like your personal self. This is like the deep core of your being. This is very sensitive. You've always, this King of Wands is very much an Aries energy as well. You see the Aries back here. So this is the new moon energy, renewal and healing. And the Hermit card, this is Virgo, healing and renewal, eighth house, Aries, renewal, eighth house, Virgo energy. Okay, so this is all your energy here. So maybe some childhood traumas. This is like, so that's like, it's like a trauma, Virgo, a trauma related to a child. This could be you as a child. This could be a child that you're guarding and protecting. This is a child that you could be guarding and protecting in the future by serving them. But this is the eighth house of traumas and like memories and past lives and stuff like that. So this could be your younger self. Healing. You're healing old traumatic wounds that perhaps tainted in your eyes the divine child, or where you felt like you always had to be the protector and stand up for this divine child, because king protecting the prince and the divine child. And we have like, this is like, we're being overprotective here. So maybe you don't have to protect, maybe this divine child within yourself that you've been so overprotective over for quite some time, it's making you touchy, probably hasn't gotten you into many relationships either. It's time to heal this part of your inner child and self. It is healing, and it is going to heal, and it's going to remove any financial blockages, and as well as any romantic blockages for you, Virgo. Yeah, or discover what turned the child off. But I think they know what turned the child off, and then they've been over protective of this sensitive part of themselves. And I think up to this point, it could be a little, they are being told that they can take a break from needing to feel like you need to protect this inner child. You can take a break and breathe and relax. It's like telling you that you're safe. You're safe now. Or you could be in a position to help another and put yourself in that protective position in spirit. This reading gave me alignment for the next assignment. Very good. Personal bubble feels and who, what you allow inside of that. Yep, the golden child is walking the earth. Straight deep facts. Virgo Moon in the 8th. Yeah, it'd be like that. Very interesting. Know the deadly sins. What kills a child? Yeah. Very good. All right, Virgo. That was it for you. Now we have Libra. Libra. What's up with you Libras, yo? What's up with you Libras? Do we have any Libras around here? What's up with you Libras? Y'all drive me crazy. I love me a masculine Libra though. But we I don't know, you guys like fascinate me. Libras fascinating. You guys are quite fascinating. What do we have for Libra? Oh, so my tea kettle is done tea kettling. Yeah, Libra moon. Okay, there we go. I love me a Libra. I'm gonna give myself a little refill here. Well, no. 1 second, please. Thank you. So I'm doing a green tea this time because I don't know if I'm getting sicky. So I need some antioxidants. And then I need like 1 more minute to use the body. Okay, almost there. Okay, while my tea cools down, I'm gonna chew some gum because I don't know. I don't know what's up with me, but I wanna like chew a little something. I hope it doesn't clash with the green tea, but I'll take my chances. Okay. Wait. Need a little lip gloss. My grandmother was a Libra. She was like the glue. They keep everyone together. The one where all the parties, birthdays, and celebration was held at their home. Did you know that Libras, to me, Libra is the sign of fame. Libra energy, fame. Just like Leo, fame. I might just do this for like 50 seconds. So refreshing. Libra. What archetypal? Hey, I have like a hair. What the hell? My kids. All right. Done. Flame. We just gotta reset here real quick. Libra. This is your 7th house, Libra. This is really about relationships for you. Where the 8th house is about relationships, because the 8th house is like the next step. What are we going to share now that we've come together? But the 7th house is where we're negotiating these contracts. You have a renewal, a new opportunity in your relationship sector. You've been, maybe you've learned some things about your ego. So you've been like egoically, like you've come to a new realization of how you've been. It's kind of like how you've been functioning in your relationship. So like you now have an answer, a solution to a problem or a dilemma in some sort of relationship or partnership. You've been thinking about someone or something. And it's been like a problem or a dilemma in regards to this person. And you haven't been sure on how to handle it. And so that was whack. That was whack. So now you receive the solution. Now you know exactly what the problem was. You know what the problem is in the relationship and the partnership. You understand what went wrong now. And you have a new idea of how to handle it and how to go about it. But this is also requiring a new you in a way, Libra. This is like a new sense of you, of how you handle this in your relationship sector, Libra, because you have a newfound understanding to why something hasn't been working out for you. Okay. Archetype. Progressed Libra Moon. I love the progressed energies. I definitely go by them. I'm a progressed Scorpio Moon. I'm at the tail end of the Scorpio Moon. I go into a progressed Sagittarius Moon this summer. And girl, you have no idea how excited I am, because the progressed Scorpio Moon, you have it for about 2 years. It's in my 4th house. 4th house on top of that is endings. Scorpio there, everything ended. I remember the 4 corners we talked about earlier, how one angle affects all angles. And the 4th house, Scorpio Moon progression, changed everything from where I work, where I live, down to my relationship with my mother, down to even having to be with my mother, spend a lot more time than I thought about it. Changes to my relationship, changes to my appearance, like everything. So like everything. And it was hard. I did a lot of these last 2 years during my Scorpio moon progression were emotionally difficult, trying and challenging. I even had my life death rebirth in Mexico. Like I even went through a whole ascension in initiation, like eighth houses initiations, occultic initiations. No, was not ready. And I'm at the tail end of it. If I already feel lighter, but do you know? And Sag is my fifth house too. I can imagine though. I'm by not secondary progressions, but by solar arc. I'm a Libra moon, and I like that. I like Libra moon energy. Trying and challenging is the name of the chapter. Yeah, it's called You're Not Going to Be the Same After This. You're doing a great job. Oh, thank you. I think I made it through, to be honest. Like, I already see the light. I was like, when you're running down the hall, you can't see the way. Like, I'm already walking. Like, I already know it's right there. The movie The Old Ways was about initiation in Mexico. Really? I have to check that out. That sounds wild because Mexico birthed me. So, Libra. Funny, you get the hedonist. And you guys are ruled by Venus. So, Taurus and Libra are ruled by Venus. Lucky mother. Although I think that Venus likes being in Taurus a lot more than Libra. But I guess that depends on which side of Libra we're working with. Are we working with charm, glamour, famous, like Kim Kardashian Libra? Or are we working with like more earthly and sensual Marilyn Monroe? Venus Taurus. Is she a Venus in Taurus? I'm not sure. She had Venus in the 10th house, Taurus. So I don't know. You have the hedonist, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. So, new moon reflection, so a new perspective on how people are viewing you here. You're allowing yourself to be viewed in a different light. This is you being admired. This is an admiring energy. I mean, look at her. She's laying back, eating fruit, indulging, loving all the good things in life, not worried, doesn't care, is in a position to receive it wants. You want something, Libra. Mentor. Passing on wisdom and refining a student's character. Want something. Now we have child. You have the magical child, Libra. I think someone's trying to tell you something or teach you something and you're not listening. This could be a partner, a mentor, a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a therapist. This is someone who you sit one-on-one with, someone that you are doing some sort of like business dealings with. I think a little more superficial contacts might be in the 3rd house in Gemini. But if you're talking to someone in the 7th house, it's usually because you're looking for some sort of equal exchange. So some sort of like bartering situation. Unlike in the 3rd house in Gemini, you might barter with the store clerk, or like you might exchange money for a good. But with Libra, I'm coming in to your office for a service. I'm asking you for something. And so you want something from someone. And you want to be spoiled. But you're also looking to be taught. You're looking for a mentor. Hedonist could be Also, addictions. So because you're overindulging on something, you could be seeking help or assistance because you've overindulged. So this could be an overindulging on spending your money. This could be like a trainer, finding a trainer for the gym. This could be a financial, what do you call those people? Like someone who helps you with your finances, like a financial advisor. So you're seeking help from someone. You want something. It's either you want something for your own gain, inspires creative energy to embrace the good things. You're attracting someone. And this is someone you look up to. This is someone you want something from. There's someone that you want something from. And you're willing to go a little bit of an extra mile to get it. Child, magical. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything is possible. There's nothing standing in your way either. So you have a goal. Someone told you that you can't have that goal. Whether it was an advisor, a teacher, a friend, a boyfriend, a husband, whatever, someone, they said that it was too big of a thing, or you're dreaming too large, or you don't need that. Why you want that? You don't need that, but you want it anyways, and you have the potential to get it as long as you believe it. Venus here is going to gift you, wants to gift you, and Venus is not in Aries. Venus, you are Venus. You're going to gift yourself through someone else. You're going to gift yourself through someone else by calling them forward and seducing them, basically. And if that's not you, then you're being asked to seduce someone in order to get what you want. It's a mentor quality, but there's child and magical here. So there's an innocence here. We're not here to pervert it. It's not about perversion. This is about getting something that you want innocently by perhaps showing off your best attributes in some way. And this does not have to be physical, because you're luring someone in. When you want someone to do something for you, what do? You put your best foot forward. So you're being asked to put your best foot forward or your best face forward, and to not limit yourself on what it is that you're setting out to get, because you have something that you want and you're going to have it. It might require a little bit of persuasion, and that's okay, Libra. You're pretty good at that. Okay, that went back in. What do you want, Libra? What are you calling in? What are you magnetizing? Maybe you need a little bit of advice from someone. Maybe a second opinion. You can get it if you want it. I see that you're looking for that. You're looking for a second opinion because you don't want to be mischievous about it. Like, you don't want to be deviant about it. You don't want to be deviant. That's the thing. It's like you can be deviant. You have that ability to seduce and charm anyone out of their pants or out of their wallet. But you don't really want to do that here, although you're going to put on a little bit of a show. Ultimately, the intentions are pure. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. Just be beautiful. The belief that everything is possible. You'll get what you want out of this relationship or marriage. The world of the inner child manifested. I agree with that. Aries, yeah, I agree with that. All right, so what do we have? We have the turkey spirit. And turkey is all about being grateful. But the turkey is like a feast. Having everything that you want. You get to engorge on Thanksgiving. Give with gratitude and grace. So maybe you have to give something first in order to get something. It's the complete opposite from who was reading. Like, someone had a reading where it was like, was it Gemini? It was like, don't be given stuff in order to get something. Well, Libras, You get the opposite. You might need to give something in order to get something. Give with gratitude and grace. And if you have to, and this could also mean a sacrifice. Perhaps you have to sacrifice something, Libra. But do it gracefully, because you'll get what you want. Rhino, overcome any obstacles. There's no obstacles standing in your way, but you're going to do it in a very gentle fashion, because the rhino is also very gentle, but nothing stands in its way, Libra. So maybe you have to make a small sacrifice to get what you want, but just know that there's no obstacles. And one more. And you're doing this all very gently, or this will be done all very gently to you, since it's your 7th house. No, we have, but nope, we have 44. We have Reclaim Your Power. We have the Panther Spirit again that came out for Cancer. You are protected. So with that magical child here energy, this is all very good energy. I know it can sound a little weird and perverted and stuff like that. And this is just people's other minds like thinking adversely, but you put it where it fits. You are, this is all done in good spirit. This is all healthy spirit. Yeah, in kindness. I like that. All right. Let me see how this tea tastes with this gum. Let me see. Oh, pretty good. It's good. It's green tea with honey and lemon. That's actually really refreshing. Wow, I'm so glad I did that. Libra, final messages for Libra. Let's get it. I know it's late. Jeez, what time is it? 11:58. It's almost midnight. That's wild. It's the gum spearmint. It's so good. Yes, I was going to say it tastes like spearmint. You read my mind. Oh, and it is spearmint. Okay, you have 3 cards that fell out. Libra, let's get this going. Oh my God, I got to move. We have Temperance, the King of Pentacles, and the Moon. So yeah, this is you being cute, mixing your waters, doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that, putting on a little bit of show to get exactly what you want. It could be slightly deceptive, but you have an end goal of mine. Ching, 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 ching. That adds right up to that just confirms. And now we're on to Scorpio. What's up, Scorpio? Scorpio, you drive me wild. You're another one. I was hooked on Scorpio for like ages. I'm a Scorpio, Pluto conjunct IC, so I'm Plutonian, right? Whatever conjuncts your angles, that planet is integrated to your whole life. You have especially if it's a tight conjunction on the ace ascendant, descendant, IC, or MC. So like, for example, I think I'm like, maybe it's 5 degrees. So like, it's like 10 degree Scorpio with like an 11 degree Pluto or something like that. On the IC, or 14 degree Pluto IC, Scorpio IC conjunct Pluto, or whatever's conjuncture, like within 5 degrees, I'd say 5 degrees of your point. So ascendant 5 degrees of your ascendant, 5 degrees within your descendant, 5 degrees within your IC, 5 degrees within your MC, whatever planet there you have in conjunction. 0 to 3 degrees would be preferable, but that planet would be like an overpowering planet in your life. It's almost like chart ruler energy. Where did that come from? Plutonian, Pluto, Scorpio. This is your 6th house. Scorpios. This is why like a lot of Scorpios and Aries, they can be like surgeons and doctors and psychologists, because they get through to the point. They're able to pierce down through to the problem. 6th house is health and illness, service as well. But I feel like this has a lot to do with your career. and what you're choosing to do for work. So you're recognizing what your next pursuit in work is going to be. Like, you know exactly what kind of work you want to do out in the world. I have an innate resonance with astrology, but watching you inspires me to learn what I know. That makes sense. I like that. Scorpio, what type of archetypal energies are you dealing with? So it's like, you know what kind of work you want to do out in the world. Like, you're sure of it, you know, and maybe like you're getting a small blessing in this area now, like a confirmation in some way. This also could be a little bit backwards, where like someone actually comes and gives you a little bit of something that lets you know that that's exactly what you want to do. So maybe you're going to be going about your day-to-day life, your day-to-day reality, like doing errands or whatever, just out there doing what you need to do. And you see someone, you meet someone, or you have a conversation who literally, or you run into some sort of situation where you would put a skill into use that you normally wouldn't. So it'd be like a hidden talent that you get to utilize, that, like, okay, like my friend just said here, where she has information or an innate talent or resonance with astrology, but she realizes that she wants to get further and deeper into the craft. Sixth house would be, it's a house of apprenticeship. So Scorpio, this is an apprenticeship. This is also like jump starting the beginning stages of this work that you're working towards, or going, the daily work and grind that you would do in order to achieve the title and recognition that you do in the 10th house. The 6th house is Virgo, it's Earth, 10th, second for Taurus, Earth, Capricorn, 10th. Earth, that hard work and toil is done in the 6th house. And so you're recognizing what it is that you need to do in order to achieve. But it's like a realization. And you're realizing that the work that you need to do in order to get, you just recognize what kind of work, what kind of grind you want to handle, basically. Like, you are inspired of this with a new grind. That's the energy I'm getting for you. Your grind is getting a boost in inspiration. You must get real grizzy up in this. Scorpio. Let me get some more of this tea. No pun intended. All right, Scorpio. What archetypal energies are, what are we ushering in for Scorpio? Like, what are they representing? Ooh, the Fool. So a new beginning, right? This is something new here. You're recognizing that you want to do something different on your day-to-day life. You're recognizing that right? You're recognizing that what you want to do, you don't want to do no more. You're finally finding the inspiration to go about things differently. And you understand that you have to start making the changes little by little. Small changes. Virgo is the detail, making the small changes. The Fool. Fearlessly revealing emotion, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. Shadow attributes, using humor to wound rather than liberate. Denial of your emotional truth. Exactly. Up until now, you were denying some sort of truth, emotional truth. And someone sparks this new inspiration within you, within your day-to-day path, or it just hits you. This is what I want to do. So this is what's happening for you. Okay. Wow, that's funny. I look over at my T cards and look what it says. Career. Because I've just been like splitting them as I go. And Tower. And you know the Tower card says change. So something's changing at your workplace. Perhaps you're getting a new job, or you're recognizing that you want to do something else. You want to do something different. Even if it's like you're going from Family Dollar to Walmart. Like, it could be something so simple like that. Maybe you don't want to shop there no more. Maybe you recognize you deserve better. All right. Scorpio. Come on, job. Mystic. Reveals revels in intimate union with the divine. But the mystic is, to me, someone who's mysterious. This is someone who, if there's something, they work with the divine, they work behind the scenes, and they have all kinds of beliefs, and they work with magic and divination. A mystic is someone who believes in the unseen. So mystic is mystical, but mystic to me can also be mysterious. And Scorpio, you're mysterious indeed. We know you're mysterious. Come on, like, even if we know your secrets, Scorpio, we'll tell you that we don't know them, because we want you to know how good at being secretive you are. Even though to a Cancer, it's not happening. But anyways, or you're not as sneaky as you think, Scorpio. Mystic, mysterious. Perhaps you have to hide this this new idea and notion for a little bit so that you can leave your workplace in the right manner. You have to make a sly or slick move here, a transition here. You have to go a little bit underneath the radar. Something is changing. You realize you want to change. You're going to change it. I feel like this is a job. This is job related, but you have to be quiet and mysterious about it. And then we have athlete. Dedication to transcending physical limits, including handicaps. So this is you knowing and understanding that you can make the change. You can make the change instead of always looking at what is going to hinder you, Scorpio. If you feel like you're not good enough, or you're not able enough, or you don't want to change this job, you got to have a little bit more self-worth and know that you can make the changes that you need in order to proceed. You can leave this job, be bold, be brave, go make the next decision, be a little sneaky about it. Pioneer, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Pioneer, Aries is the pioneer. Pioneer in your work environment. Pioneer in your daily work. Pioneer in your daily environment. Pioneer in how you take care of yourself. Mystic, maybe you want to be a mystic. Maybe you're going to leave a job for something that seems a little too dreamy. Maybe you want to jump into something that people won't really approve of, and so you got to hide it a little bit. So that's what we got for you. And then we see what animal is guiding, protecting you at this time, Scorpio. What spirit animal is guiding and protecting you at this time? Who has a message for Scorpio? Scorpio's like, you can't tell me nothing. I'm like, Rhino spirit, overcome any obstacles. So there we go. We have the overcome any obstacles, be a pioneer and athlete. So basically, like, be a fool, take a chance, use your strengths, overcome your handicaps. Sixth house is illnesses and handicaps. Overcome your handicaps. Know that you are better than that, and you can make the change. Remove the obstacles from your environment. Overcome them. Even if that means you got to be a little under the radar or unseen or a little sneaky, but maybe you need to tap into your divine higher power a little bit and ask for assistance in this transition. Because it says revels in intimate union with the divine. So this is divinely led. Maybe this is not even a eureka moment. This could be something that you have been talking to with the divine for a while, and the time is now, Scorpio. Use one hand to mask the other. Yeah, sometimes you just got to move in silence. All right, so we have the Prince of Pentacles. This is the second house of money. The Prince is the Knight of Pentacles. This is moving slowly. This could be a slow transition and a very practical plan. So Taurus energy, the Knight of Pentacles, he's practical. The Six of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. The Six of Swords is moving on to a more peaceful situation where there is mental calamity and disruption. We're clearing our mind now. So we need to clear your mind and hone it in, because look at how precise. Look at how precise. And then we have the Caduceus up there. It's about healing the mindset. But the Prince of Pentacles wants to move slowly, but he is money oriented and he's money focused. But you see how he has that pentacle tucked away? Half of it is hidden. So this is about tucking away, like covering your hand. like covering your hand, don't let anyone see your hand as you make this move. Be money minded and money focused. Have a plan and be strategic and go about it in a slow manner. Don't take forever. Don't take 5 years, but go about it in a strategic way. So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Good luck with that. We're going on to Sagittarius now. What's up, Sag? We have Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. Can we do it? Come on, Vamonos. Everybody, let's go. It's late, Janice. Oh my God. Sagittarius, this is your 5th house of romance and fun, but sports and expression and having fun and exhilaration and libido and sex and drive and going after what we want and not being afraid and pursuing and dating. But this is also like physical exertion, using the body, really needing to expend the energy. This is a renewal, a new opportunity. Like this is like a new season, a new creative season, a new creative drive, like a new zest for life, a new passion, like new passion, new desire. Engineer. Ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Like, no, this is not a time to be in your head. Get out of your head. This is a time to have fun. This is a time to use your body. This is a time to be intuitive. This is a time to be straightforward, Sagittarius. If there's ever a time to go after what it is that you want to have fun, go have fun. I know we're always thinking about the bigger picture. We're always trying to solve problems. We always want to know more. All this like philosophical shit. Like, I know it all. This is asking you to get rid of that entire know-it-all energy, because this energy to me is stuffy. This is like cold engineer energy. Like, yeah, like that's not Sagittarius 5th house energy to me at all. Like, just like blah. Like, this is like turn off energy. Like, what are you doing? Like, look at this head, no hair. No hair. What are you doing? This is the 5th house. Get a wig. Get a wig. Put something on that head. This is not a time to be all up in your head weird, Sagittarius. This is not time to be weird. This is not time to be weird. This is the energy I'm picking up from it, because it's like time to be bold, masculine, straightforward, conqueror. Go after your pleasures. This is a time to conquer your pleasures. You're going to get a new opportunity to do that. Then we have prostitute and servant. What's up with these cards? What is this? What are we doing? I didn't say have that much fun, Sagittarius. Wild. I can't. What's up with that? What is that? Accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Places material consideration and security above self-empowerment. No, the prostitute to me is saying go have fun in this case. Like, go do your thing. Go and have romantic encounters. Go on dates. Go diddly-daddly. Go do all the shits. Like, go act up. You have an opportunity to act up. Maybe you've been acting up and you've been acting like too much like a goody two-shoes. I don't know. Servant. Delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Like, this is time for you to spread your love. Like, you want to. But on the other hand, if you've been overly promiscuous, like in meaning, like if you've just been overly wanting in too many things, if you've been indulging in that 5th house energy, maybe you need to stop and find a practical solution and find a new way to channel your energy. So like, if you don't channel this energy correctly, you can get yourself in some trouble. This is wild energy in your 5th house. This is renewal of love and romance. Like, this is renewal of libido, a renewal of spirit, a renewal of fun, happiness, children, like laughter. This is going out on the town. This is going to the club. This is going to a comedy show. Like, engineer, overthinking these, like, sometimes like Aries does like to plan things and it does like to be in control. And this engineer energy is like control energy to me. So you're being asked to like let go of any control in regards to like when you're having fun, like you can be bold and prosperous without forgetting the needs of those around you as well. So it's like you have to be balanced. Like you still have to make sure that you still have to be practical by making sure that you are serving the other properly. If there's another person, if there are other people involved, we have to consider their needs at this time as well. Okay, animal spirit, Sagittarius, prostitute, servant, and engineer. This could be like a job where like you are like, this could be stripping. This is gonna be going to the strip club. Stripping, going to the strip club, anything where like you get tips, money, tips for dancing, tips for anything. I see tips and money, tipping. Who's guiding and guarding? I see we have heart and tower. This could be when you're out there like meeting, yes, I see bartender, meeting a bartender, meeting a servant, someone that you're tipping. You might meet someone. Open to infinite possibility. If you're looking for new love and romance, go to restaurants, go out on the town, go to the cinema, go do fun things. If you're looking for love and romance, this is the time for you to find it. Go out there. Snake spirit, time to heal. Let go of all of the old relationships. Let go of any like rigid mindsets. Let that go. Heal that. Open up to infinite possibilities. Get out there. Interact with your servers. Interact with people who are serving you. Take a look around you. Yeah, go and have fun. Yeah, something about someone who's serving you. Spider spirit, make your dreams real, and truth transcends illusion. So it's about going out there and be authentic and raw. Go out there and be authentic and raw, and pay attention to those who will be tipping you and serving you. You might find a new love and romance there, and it could be a healing one because you have time to heal. And it's a snake, so that's Kundalini energy. And Kundalini energy can be awoken during a deep soul bond and union. Tantric sex as well. So this is like just really experimenting in this area of like fun and personal expression. So that was Sagittarius. Now we're moving on to Capricorn. Capricorn, this is your fourth house. We have victim, right? Because I was just going to say, having Aries on the fourth house isn't always like a very welcome place. It's like having Mars in the fourth house. Mars is exalted in Capricorn, which is the 10th house, and it falls in Cancer in the fourth house because Mars is volatile, like angry, abrasive. It can be abusive energy, kind of scary, loud, uncomfortable, sharp. Energy. It's imagine something prickly in your bed. That's Mars in the fourth house. Something prickly next to you that doesn't, it's an uncomfortable energy to have in the fourth house. It's not being able to stay still, having a trouble to root. But because of this, Capricorn, wants to work hard and ends up kind of putting their relationships in the forefront. So like that lack of mothering they look for in the partnership in the seventh house, because it was they either got cut off too soon from their nurturing in a way, which is why, Capricorn can have like that serious protective demeanor like that Cancer, but they look for that softness in a partnership. We have victim here. So this is like fourth house, like victim energy prevents you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So you are healing some sort of like victim mindset that stems from your upbringing, Capricorn. And this in tandem will heal your relationships, because I'm getting 7th and 4th house axis very strong. I'm trying to look at the 10th. I don't see it. But you are the 10th house Capricorn, so that could be it. You have Samaritan. Refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So this is like giving people the cold shoulder for a long. Someone else had this energy, giving someone the cold shoulder because you victimized some part of yourself. And this says refines your capacity to help those you would prefer to ignore. So it's like someone who you would walk by, you decide to help them because you feel like no one really helped you, and that you had to be a go-getter early in life, and that you had to go out and get it very early in life. And so you aren't very prone to giving out a helping hand. It's due to your own self-victimization. And so you have an opportunity to release this sense of part of self. Learning to not run away. Victim Samaritan. Yeah, and I can see that, learning to not run away, because it has a lot to do with that relationship energy, right? And being able to deal with, receive nurturing and caring from another. And we have Rebel. Challenges authority to affect social change. So it's like, instead of rebelling against your fellow person, you can rebel on the bigger cause and make yourself known and teach others through that. So it's about rebelling against this victimization that you experienced in your childhood, in your child life, or in your child memories and your psychology, and deciding to make a change through teaching. Look at that. Yep, it has a lot to do with your child self. Look at that. There's 4 child cards, and 3 of them have come out in the last few signs. So we have nature, friendships with animals, communication with nature, spirit. So this is asking you to soften up a little bit, because Capricorn going outside to talk to nature spirits, like, show me one. So you're healing from some sort of, like, you were victimized in some way in your childhood. That's it. And instead of, like, being holding that and not helping others due to that, or helping others in a certain area that you were neglected, you're being asked to give, but you're also healing from that, and you're asked to friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So maybe an animal might help you at this time. Maybe you have an animal. I see service animal. Okay, for the animal spirit, we have scarab beetle. Magic works through you. Scarab beetle brings me back to the Egyptian times of sacred knowledge and information. The dung beetle. It takes dung, rolls dung. It takes shit, and what does it do with it? It makes all kinds of things with it, but it takes shit and it transmutes it into something different. I don't know if it eats it. It's not telling you to eat shit, but it's like taking a shitty situation and transmuting it and changing it into what you're feeling. Ooh. Life is speeding up. Antelope and stag take the lead. So you're making a major leap forward, because look at this. Life is speeding up. Take the lead. Mars in the 4th house. It's a cardinal house, so this is action-oriented. Taking leadership in your home. You can be becoming a father. This could be healing issues with the father. Because the 4th house is the father. Some say the mother, but traditionally the 4th house is the father. It's your last name. So healing some traditional values in regards to your patronage, that's one. But as in regards to your paternal figure, your father, maybe some issues in regards to that. Could be anger issues or something like that. Rebel, victim Samaritan, going back and having that conversation with them and like kind of making things right. Maybe you were a rebellious child. This is like making amends with a family, with a father figure. You're being asked to take the lead, but teach from this position of victimhood. So maybe you're feeling brave enough to finally confront a parent or someone from your childhood who put you in this position to deal with. So it's really interesting where you're healing from it and you're taking charge and deciding to make the change moving forward, right? By teaching others. So it's like you're making light of the situation. So you're basically like turning shit into gold, essentially. What else do we need to know for Sagittarius, Aries New Moon in the 4th house? Samaritan, be a good Samaritan. Rebel, you've overcome some shit, you know. Maybe you have some excess victimhood that is ready to leave. You could have been grounding, though. This is too much. I'm not taking it. You've been asked to ground, convene with some nature spirits or an animal. So you need to go see some animals, get in touch with some animals, go to the pet store, go to the zoo. Take a walk through the woods. Very healing for you at this time, Capricorn, taking a walk through the woods. What else do we need to know for Capricorn at this time? I saw the 8 of Wands upright in there. So with the stag, we see with the stag and the antelope, I see these as like animals that like, doesn't the stag, doesn't it do that? Like, doesn't it like get itself really far, like prance, like it dashes, like the 8 of Wands? Maybe you're moving. That's for some, Capricorn. You're moving, but you're moving past an obstacle. You're moving past victimhood, and you're coming to a place where you can actually talk about it and teach others from your own personal wounding. The Fool. So you are going somewhere. You're taking a leap of faith, and that's because you're rebelling against some type of wounding. And you're deciding to help others where they didn't help you and use that as a teaching point. So yeah, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. Thank you. Capricorn, Aquarius. Oh, Aqua, this is your 3rd house. This is why like everyone thinks you're a know-it-all, because Aries in the 3rd house is going to say what it's thinking, and it's not going to hold back. And it swears it knows it all, because Aries is a very intellectual sign. It's the birth of intellect. It's the birth of consciousness. So Aquarius having Aries in the 3rd house, you can't tell me nothing. You can't tell an Aquarius nothing. So maybe you're having a change of mind at this time. Aquarius, maybe you're realizing that your communication style has been butting heads, or you've been butting heads in your something, so renewal. So you get to like make up. But this is also like self-made businesses as well, this 3rd house. So this could be you launching your own business, online business, 3rd house. This is skills with your hands, skill set, learning a new like tangible skill with your hands, dexterity. Also sending in a bold email or message, saying what it is that you want to say, like bold email or message, like initiating a conversation. Maybe you're initiating the conversation, the first steps to actually get like your website going, your logo going, Aquarius. This is like publishing, like photography, like getting all of the media together. This media, so prostitute popped out again. What is this? This is so basically the prostitute for those who have been watching this whole time and for the sake of you, Aquarius, the prostitute is basically trying to figure out how to get the most out of something without compromising its spirit, basically. So this is about like putting yourself out there without compromising the power of your spirit, without compromising your worth. This could also be like a bad message online, or someone using your intellectual property inappropriately. People are misconstruing your words as well. Maybe someone is just making sense of something that you said a long time ago. Maybe that they now see that you were right. So we have the guide, represents the nature of the divine in life and in yourself. Guide. You have prostitute and guide and athlete. This is all about, so we've been learning how to transcend our physical limits, including our handicaps, while learning how to strive and survive and negotiate without putting ourselves out there, without self-sacrificing, without dimming our worth, without dimming ourselves. So the athlete, prostitute, and guide. This is like new information. Prostitute, athlete, and guide. Third house. Let me shuffle these a little more. This could be also monetizing your intellectual information, basically. This is about monetizing an area of expertise and placing it online. I don't know how else to express that. So it's like your guide, something that you are proficient at, and putting this information. So like how-tos. You're telling someone how to do something online. You're giving someone instructions online. This is monetizing your ability to guide and structure things and people, if that makes sense. So this is intellectual property, getting money and gains off of intellectual property. But this is you also manifesting that and putting it out there. Healer. So you're a healer and a guide. Passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit. Ability to transform pain into healing. Right. So maybe you're a healer, but you're healing others through the written word. I'm getting sleepy here. You're healing others through the written word. So like you have this healing ability. And the athlete, I can see why it's coming up a lot, because it's Aries energy. And it's Aries in the third house. So this is you putting yourself out there without compromising the power of your spirit healer. So this is you starting an online business. Like you're teaching someone, you're teaching people, and you're guiding them and you're healing them through written word, like some sort of communication. Okay. What spirit animals do we have assisting Capricorn at this time? What messages do we have for the Aries New Moon Capricorn? Oh my God, Jaja's sleepy. Running out of energies. I'm going to light an incense. How about that? Just to get us through the last couple of signs. So I have Japanese rose here, and I have white sage. I kind of want to do the Japanese rose. Maybe we'll clear the space with white sage. But no, I kind of want to do the rose. Thank you, Heavenly Divine, Holy Spirit, Eternal Mother, for allowing me to serve as your conduit. Feed me with energy, replenish my energy sources, and allow me to get through these readings properly. Give me clarity of mouth. Give me clarity of word, healing, praying for people. Praying for people. Give me heal, energize my ability to communicate, energize my ability to concentrate and focus. Allow these messages to be accurate and clear. Here we go. Oh my God. My Virgo Moon has to do it right. Okay. Who's here to guide, protect, and lead Aquarius spirit animals? Who's here? How is everybody there? Look, there's 11 of us here. Sleepy. I can't believe we've made it this long. I mean, no, now I'm starting to get the energy that I asked for and the clarity of mind. Please give me some breath, please. Give me some breath, please. Give me some life further. Bring me some life further. Speaking life into people, incantations. It happens again. Horse spirit, freedom is yours. Dove spirit, be peace. Canary spirit, sing your song. So I see this as very airy, right? Because when you imagine a horse, look at all that air through its hair. Dove spirit, be peace. Healer, guide. Sing your own song, Aquarius. This just means that you have the ability to take your work and promote it and make money from it. But you have you have a service that you can give to people. Whether it's in your immediate community, it doesn't necessarily have to be online. But you have something to say that will be of help to others. And so you will have the renewal of power and spirit to get that done during this time. Final messages for Aquarius. Queen of Swords. So this is your intellect, but in this deck, she's a writer. So I have a feeling that this is writing for you because Gemini means writing. So there's something that you can write that is going to be extremely healing for you and that is going to propel a new beginning. Okay, Aquarius. So there's something that you need to write and share, but without compromising or like embarrassing yourself. So maybe you have to air some shit or put something out there, but not at the expense of yourself. Okay, not to the point where it's going to hurt you. Final messages for Aquarius. Yeah, because you can say what you need to say without too much compromise. The Queen of Swords is not here to necessarily compromise. She's here to get straight to the point, but she's sharp and precise about it. She doesn't really leave any room for a mistake. Final messages for Aquarius. And then we have Pisces, and then we're done. Final messages for Aquarius. Anything? Anything? I'll do anything. I'll do anything for you. That's Annie. I'll do anything. You know the movie Annie? when she sings, I'll do anything for you. That's like playing in my head. So we have the Devil and the Prince of Pentacles. I'll do anything for you, or for love, or something like that. And then that Queen of Swords, we know she's bitter over some sort of relationship issues. And then we have the Devil here, some sort of like entanglement. And then the Princess of Pentacles, who is Taurian, she's slowly learning her worth. This is like Page of Pentacles energy. She just only recognizing her worth. Like, she knows her worth better. You know your worth. You need to write something about something even scandalous. That's the thing. You could be writing or expressing something or putting something out there that could be a little scandalous. And so you have to be careful that you don't like light your own ass. So there's like a strategy and a strategic manner as to how you're going to put this out there. But you're being told to do that because it's going to be healing, not only for yourself, but for others as well. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Wow. Now that it's Pisces, I'm like, no, I'm going to miss you guys. I'm going to miss you guys once this is over. I'll be back again. So Pisces, this is your second house of owning, of finances, of liquid assets. This is your self-worth, self-value. This is where you take care of yourself, self-care. This is your body. This is your senses, your sense of taste, refinement. Excuse me. Pisces. This is building patience and how in your values. It's like you can have a set of values, but your own impatience doesn't allow you to adhere to them. So we have Four of Wands. Oh, wait, I'm backwards. Ooh, I'm all messed up. Ooh, sorry. Nope, but we'll keep that in mind if it comes back up again. No, what am I? Pisces. I know, no. See, now I'm confused because I'm sleepy. Go to Pisces energy. Go nights. Archetype cards. Being a little bit more direct in how you assert your boundaries with others as well. Like, this is where I stop. This is where you begin. Please don't cross this line. Please don't touch me. Don't touch my hair. I don't like it when you touch my hair. Can you not step to me like that? Can you give me a little bit more space? This is like speaking up for yourself, Pisces, and asserting your boundaries and being a little bit more direct on what it is that you'd like to own and keep. We have Femme Fatale. So here's we have some like sexy, attractive energy here. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So the second and eighth house energy has a lot to do with like owning and belonging. And so the Femme Fatale is Femme Fatale Aries. It's like Aries Venus energy. We have Aries Taurus energy. Taurus is the second house. We have Venus here. Venus is in Taurus, which rules the second house, but we have Aries here. Venus and Aries. So this is your Femme Fatale energy, using your sexual attractive energy, the Femme Fatale. Using your erotic energy to open up your heart when your dependency is rejected, when someone doesn't want to merge with you. This is also knowing that it's okay to place that boundary, and it's okay if they don't like you after you've asserted that boundary. Mediator. Gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. I mean, if someone's been suppressing your sexual energy, I'm sure that you can go about it in a way that's going to bring satisfaction to both parties. So if this is in regards to like some sort of like bond that you're in, even Lilith, some sort of like karmic bond that you're in, I'm sure that you can come to terms with it. We have the Knight. Loyalty, romance, chivalry, a love of honor. So we have like someone coming towards you in love. And then we have the king. We have the knight and the king. And then the fucking engineer again. Are you kidding? Who is this bald-headed motherfucker? I don't look like I can't with the engineer. You know why? Because it's me. This light bulb don't ever go off. It's tired. It's like, it's wild. Femme fatale, mediator, knight and king. So someone might try to come and approach you and they want to be with you, but they don't like how sexy you are, Pisces, or they don't like how sexy you dress, or they don't like how much erotic energy you exude. And they're trying to claim that, but you're not exactly sure if you want to give that up. So you have to compromise. So Pisces, you're going to compromise some sort of like boundaries in regards to how you express your erotic energy, your sensuality. Aries, Venus and Aries, your directness, maybe how direct you are is what's going to gain you a new suitor, or someone's going to be coming directly towards you to try to negotiate you out of your spot. And so it basically depends on how badly you want to hold down your femme fatale energy and how persuasive this other energy is going to be. So maybe you're exuding a lot of erotic sexual energy that is catching attention. Some people are gonna like it, others are not. But the suitor who's gonna kind of come, the suitor who's going to come towards you is gonna want to take it off the shelf. So you gotta decide whether you want to put your femme fatale energy on the shelf or not. So there's something about compromising in regards to giving and taking. Spirit animal in regards to this. Wolf spirit. So this is a wolf. So someone's on a hunt for you, and it could be like a sheep in wolf's clothing. Oh my God, we've been on for 3 hours and 17 minutes almost. That's wild. Out of control. Wolf spirit, a wolf in sheep's clothing. So here you are. So you're attracting all kinds of people with your energy. And if you haven't up until now, Pisces, you're going to with the renewal of your second house of sensuality and beauty and body. And this is breast, boobs, butt, like everything that makes you like so sexy, like femme fatale. Look at her. She's like, she knows she's beautiful. And it's a deadly beauty. It's a deadly femininity. And it's in your second house of owning, and you own this. And the 8th house is where you're going to share and bond with others. And so you have a knight who wants to talk love and romance to you, and he's letting you know that he can be everything. You can take this as a metaphor as well. And now you have to come to some sort of agreement or negotiation as to what you're going to do with that. But be careful, because it might be a wolf in sheep's clothing, and you have to, use your smart and your wits about it. Be practical about it and find a mutual situation that's going to suit both. It could be a trick. So you're getting a renewal in your attractive energy, and that's gorgeous and it's delicious. I think you should keep it. Don't give it. Any more for an animal spirit? Yeah, keep it. Don't give it. If they really want you, they will compromise and find that middle ground with you for sure. So just be careful. Don't let them eat the whole plate all at once. Like when you feed a dog or you feed any type of like wild animal, even a dog or a cat, you give them a bowl of food, they're gonna eat the whole bowl. So be careful not to give all of yourself at once. It can be a little addicting, and it can cause a little bit of trouble here. It can bring out the bad side. These two came out. I'm just gonna grab them. I wanted to put them back because it's pissing me off, but we have the scarab beetle. Magic works through you, and turkey gives with gratitude and grace. So the turkey spirit is about abundance, and it's being full. It's harvest. It's having a lot. And remember how we have to give and take? We have to give something to get something. We talked about this in one of the other signs. So this is about the mediation. So we have to give something to get something. So give with gratitude once you do. Magic works through you. Turn knowledge into wisdom. And then we have the flamingo, embrace in between. The flamingo again, and then the skunk. Okay, so I know I'm shuffling right. Wolf, so someone's escaping a wolf in sheep's clothing. Magic works through you. You know this person. You know this person. You've seen their tricks before. But this time you know better. You know better this time around. Yeah, you're going to see it from a mile away. You're going to be able to spot it. But some sort of negotiation is going to happen here. You might as well make it work in your favor because magic does work through you, especially with this awareness. 7 of Wands. This is a defensive energy. This is having to defend yourself. Remember the wolf in sheep's clothing? So this is where you have to actually stand your ground in order to protect this newfound energy and rebirth in your spiritual body, like in your essence and your femininity and your erotic sense of self. Sexual energy is financial energy. Yeah, so you're going to be protecting yourself. You're basically going to be protecting this new sexual energy that's being birthed. It's highly attractive, and it's going to attract all kinds of weird predators. But you got this. You're no fool, like I said. You have the 8 of Swords and the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is very smart, very savvy, very business-minded, and he didn't get to where he is by being a fool. And so in this 8 of Swords, you know exactly how to put someone, you know how to freeze someone where they are unable to act or move. So it's like, you know chess, you know how to move. This is a mind game. You know how to work about this. No one's going to catch you slipping. Engineer, because you are being asked to use your mind. So it could be a mental pursuit, but you got this. Okay, and I think you will be the victor at the end. So it's basically just a warning. I mean, it's telling you that you are increasing in financial energy. You are increasing in financial attraction. You're also becoming more sexy, and you're also becoming more wanted, and you're also becoming more romantically charged and romantically attractive. And you're going to be attracting many suitors. But these suitors, some of them are going to want you to put away or tuck away this energy from you or put it on the shelf. And that's for you to decide. And you have to be able to discern who's for you and who's not for you. And be ready to like transform and leave the situation at the drop of a dime. With some of these people, you might have to give a little in order to figure this out. So you have to be smart, be ready to make a quick move and exit out. So that's what I have for all of the 12 signs for the Aries New Moon energy. This was wild. I can't believe I made it this long. I'm so proud. Thank you for everyone who has been here. I appreciate your presence and your time and your support. It's been so fun. I will do this again. We succeeded. Good job, everybody. So, until next time, if everybody is good and don't have anything to say, thank you, Miss Mystical. That's so cute. Stay tiger. I like that. Safe travels. Yeah, not nice. I'm gonna be like knocked out. But you know when you're so tired and then it's time for bed and then you're wide awake? I hope that doesn't happen to me. All right. Thank you, everybody. Cup overfloweth. I love it. I totally be hunted. Let's refer back to the Aquarius reading. Yeah, because it does compound. All the readings do compound, which is why, like, by the time you get to the end, you see a lot of repeating energies, although they mean something different. So, yeah, God bless you all. Happy Aries New Moon. Rest if you have to. Okay, it's still a new moon. It's a new beginning. Take care of that baby we talked about earlier. I'll talk to you soon and have a good night.